Hey, good morning. It is Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. Tanner, Drew, and Laura, we are live. Ow! Yeah. Happy Wednesday. We got another pair of Nitro Circus tickets today. We've got them all week long. 7:30 this morning. We'll have yours if you want to go to Nitro Circus coming up in December.
Nice.
At the Memorial Coliseum. Oh man, this morning I'm just rattled.
Why?
On the way in, I was driving, and all of a sudden I looked up and I see a little dangler spider. Dangling from my
In the vehicle?
In the vehicle, dangling from my rearview mirror.
I mean, it is spider season.
And
They're
it was-
everywhere.
It's peak.
And it was coming down quick, and like I just cleaned out my car over the weekend, so I didn't like have anything right there. So I'm looking around for like a weapon.
Yeah, or at least like, I'm always looking for at least like a wad of paper towel or something. To separate me from the beast.
I had nothing.
I had no choice, so I rolled my vehicle.
Honestly, I thought about it because by the time I did find something, the spider was gone.
Well, that's the thing. They're so elusive like
Yeah,
that. Like
dude,
if you don't
they're
get them
fast.
right then, or as soon as you turn your head to get a flashlight or something, they're gone.
And I'd been in my car.
How big was this thing?
I mean, it was like a little bigger than a quarter. It had long ass legs.
Bigger than a quarter.
A quarter is the big.
I
think
do not believe you, dude.
bigger than a quarter is the biggest spider.
A quarter? Are you kidding?
Quarter.
Yeah.
No.
That's massive.
Yes. Are you guys serious?
I don't believe you.
Well, it was about the size of a quarter. I'm not talking about the body, about legs and everything.
I know.
Tanner's like, it was wearing a seatbelt.
No, it was big, and it was dangling from my rearview mirror, and by the time I found the weapon, it was gone.
Yeah, it's making babies in there right now.
And
it's got a nice web built.
so I sat there and I drove the rest of the way with the weapon in my hand, just in case.
At the ready.
Yeah.
Just in case.
White
Now that I
knuckling.
think about it, if it was that big, it's definitely
No, it was that
It's
big.
definitely pregnant.
It was
It's having babies in your car
the
right
legs were very long, and
now. And it's in labor.
There's going to be a spider sack in your car.
Yeah, there's definitely one.
It's in your vent right now.
Just waiting for you
yeah.
to turn on the AC so it can.
I'm gonna firebomb it later on today.
Blow
Just
at
get it
you.
over with.
The amount of spiders, like when I was gone for like almost 2 weeks, and the bushes out front, it's like they've been painted in spider web.
Yeah.
It's thick.
Yeah.
Like you never see it so aggressive.
The weather started to change, so they're all gonna want to come inside.
It's true.
Yeah.
So
I mean, can't say that.
How
I
they're
blame
getting in the car though, like that's what always blows me away
I was
about
thinking
the
about
spider
it.
in the car, because the door opens for what, a minute?
well, they're tiny, and they can crawl
They've
right
got to
in.
be
But,
crawling in through.
but also, like, there's some stuff in the back right now because I got to drop it off at Goodwill today, and
Oh,
it
that
maybe
could be.
because it was stuff that was in the garage.
What you got?
It's just like some
Take a
old
look before you
clothes,
go drop it off.
some old clothes and pillows. I'll
You
let
don't
you
go
I'll
to
let you rummage
Goodwill
through it.
without stopping by beef.
But no, dude, it was just, and then like I woke up late. I woke up an hour late this morning.
How did you wake up an hour late?
I guess
Hour.
I snoozed. I hit the snooze button.
But
Oh my god.
the waking up late, nothing sets you off on the, you know what I mean? Like then
Yeah,
you're
no,
just,
I'm unshowered.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to take a shower, and so like I scrambled to get on the road, and then when I get on the road, there's a spider dangling from my rearview mirror, and I'm just like, God,
These
today.
are some Monday vibes on a Wednesday.
I know.
This might make you feel better. The jet lag that I'm going through, I woke up at 1.
Oh,
my gosh.
no.
And then
Drew.
everyone else joined me at 4:30.
How long do you think it's going to take you to recalibrate back
Couple
to
more days.
normal? All
Couple
right.
more days, but still one. Like yesterday was 2. I was like, okay, we're gonna get to 3 tomorrow. No, 1.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Well, I mean, at least.
Hope that
we've
helps.
only-
At least you got a nice little extra bit of sleep.
Anyway, so about
Yeah.
that spider in your car.
You know,
Well,
whatever.
I'm glad you didn't die.
We're glad you're okay.
yeah.
It's. I'm just gonna pretend it's not there. It'll just
They
solve
usually
itself.
just disappear.
Problem
I
will
mean,
solve itself.
It's not often we re-encounter the same spider. We know they're in the house, but like when they come back and they're like, yeah, I'm Ron from before.
Yeah, right. Got a tattoo on its arm.
Yeah, you know me, dude.
We're going to check your talkback messages in a little bit. 98197 is our text line. So, yeah, we reach out to the show. If you got something to say, we'll talk about bacon and beer later on this morning. In the meantime,
And now, the big story.
it's time to go around the room sharing what we think the biggest stories of the day are. Who wants to go first?
I can go first. I think the big story is that Amazon is doing away with a program that allows Prime subscription members to share free shipping benefits with people outside of their household. As of right now, they let Prime members share free 2-day shipping with one other adult in their household, even if they use a different address. But now they are actually starting on October 1st. They're going to be doing something called Amazon Family instead, which this program offers members benefits to one other adult, 4 children, and up to 4 teens who must share the same primary residential address. So you can still do it with people in your household, but if you've been letting bro down the street use your free shipping on Amazon, that's going to come to an end.
You would think you'd be able to already let your own kids order something on your Amazon. I mean,
yeah, it
seems a
kind of
little
goes
aggressive.
without saying.
How are they going to know, though?
Well, they'll probably just track addresses, and if you've got multiple addresses, then that's how they would initially look.
Yeah, I mean, I guess worst case scenario, you
Just
could
get it all shipped to the
share
same
your-
house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like
That's
have
what I
your-
was thinking. It's like,
have
is
your
how they-
homie pick it up at your place.
How are they going to
but-
know? Right.
Yeah, that's the move. The big story to me is a man has been charged with assault for an attack with a sword early on Saturday in Corvallis. Now, a 29-year-old guy named Seth Grace was with 2 other people at his residence and having some drinks. Now, you don't want to be around Seth when he drinks because Seth attacked one of them with a katana-style sword, causing serious injury. Now, earlier in the evening, he'd had it with his girlfriend and punched her directly in the nose.
Oh.
Yeah, that face punch broke her nose. The victim of the sword attack was hospitalized, and he's been arrested. Now, the good thing is everyone is okay. But, dude,
Why was there?
how much of a party foul are you?
Where'd the sword come from?
I mean, everybody's got a sword, right?
I feel like he was wearing one of those short bathrobes while this whole thing went down.
Probably.
Yeah. I hope he was in a
Raising
full-blown
hell.
kimono.
I think the big story of the day is a federal judge is allowing Google to keep its Chrome browser. Tuesday's ruling stems from a landmark case filed in 2020 where the Department of Justice alleged that Google kept its share of the general search market by creating strong barriers to entry and a feedback loop that sustains its dominance, which, of course, they would do that.
Yeah.
Last year, a district court judge ruled that Google violated the Sherman Act, which outlaws monopolies, and said that the company has held an illegal monopoly in its core market of internet search. Now Google will be able to keep Chrome, but the judge has determined that the tech giant will be barred from exclusive contracts and must share search data.
Oh, and hopefully
Okay.
that actually does pull back the curtain because it's like, oh, yeah, we got to break you up. You're too big. And then they're all, nah, never mind.
Well, I mean, I use Google because it's the best. I mean,
Because Bing and
what am I going to use?
Yahoo, it's all
Bing?
terrible.
What am I,
Yeah.
a peasant?
But
Well,
I mean,
I
I
think
guess
what-
now
but
if
what they
they're
wanted to
sharing the
do-
data, then
They wanted to have a different company own Chrome. That's what they were saying.
I know that, but I'm saying like Bing is just the like.
and it would never be Bing. It'd be Chrome owned by someone
I'm
else.
just-
somebody else,
what-
and so
I
people
get-
would still use it.
I get what you're saying. I'm saying that anything else other than Google is
It's just-
garbage.
it's
Oh, it is
terrible,
true.
yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, like being like the reason Google's got a monopoly is because it's the best.
Well, you said Bing, and I haven't heard Bing in so long. Like it was like I heard it for the first time again.
Yeah, what's the other one? There's Bing, and
It
then
might
there's
be Bing
Edge.
bankrupt.
I think no,
Edge is the other one I don't
just a web browser.
Well, not the same thing. Chrome,
Chrome
Chrome
and
browser.
but the Google search is the
This
thing
is
you
why-
just type in its search bar.
This is why Google dominates. We can't even find another one.
Yeah.
You know, like Bing exists, but
I remember Firefox was there for a while.
Remember when Yahoo was like
Yeah.
you'd go to Yahoo all the time.
to look for stuff, and now it's just a spam bucket.
Just, yeah,
Do you remember Ask Jeeves?
You literally say Google it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
You don't say
Google-
Yahoo it.
Google's become, one of those Kleenex words where it's like it just the brand speaks for what the product is.
But I mean, but Chrome is the actual web browser, which you never say. You don't really say
Yeah.
Chrome as much as you would say Google.
Chrome it.
So
And
yeah.
it looks like old Bing Bing is on its way out soon, too. It says that in August of this year that they started to shut down some of their services, calling it a retirement.
Yeah. We've done 9 searches
sure.
last year.
98197, that's our McLaughlin Chevrolet text line. Hang on.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by coffee, Jell-O shots, and depression. Please stand by. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. So be patient, for f***'s sake. Thank you for continuing to hold. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. But as the kids say, chill, bruh. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. On God. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. In the meantime, follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
Thank you for checking out the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. Please continue to stand by. Your viewership is very important to us. And remember, keep calm and bing bong, f***ers. Thank you for continuing to sit there like a big dum-dum. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to sit there and do nothing. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back momentarily. In the meantime, call your mom for God's sake. Whoa, isn't this taking forever? Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to hold.
Happy Wednesday. Coming up in a little over an hour, we'll have tickets to Nitro Circus for you. In the last segment, though, we were talking about my drive-in this morning. As I was coming in, a spider dangled from my rearview mirror. Big old thick bitch, too. It was really kind of the body was skinny, but it had long legs.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it dangled, and by the time I found, like, a weapon to kill it, it disappeared. I don't know where it went, so it's in my car just running around.
It's probably in your
Swift.
It's probably in your shirt somewhere.
Yeah.
And, you did have the encounter with the tarantula that did not cure the arachnophobia. It's a different kind of spider, though. The little fast one is more scary than the big, slow, hairy one.
And you were also
I'm getting better at it because 10 years ago, I would have parked my car and just walked to work.
But yeah, I mean, you were
guys picked me
also
up.
you were anticipating the tarantula, though. I think it's always a little bit alarming to have one just drop down from your rearview mirror.
And this guy called in and has a suggestion for people who've got spiders running around. Like, this guy sent a talk back in this morning. Before I get to Chris on the phone here, this guy sent a talk back in this morning and said this.
You guys would love my work truck. I'm a yard debris garbage man, and my work truck's covered in fucking.
No, sorry, I forgot to bleep that. His work truck is covered in effing spiders.
Yeah, I believe it.
What he said.
I mean, I live in a high spider area, like in the forest, and I can only imagine the stuff that's getting picked up off the ground has a ton of them.
Oh yeah.
Good morning, Chris.
Morning, guys.
What's happening?
So yeah, I got a big fear of spiders too. I've probably got enough poison in my apartment though to do maybe like 3 or 4 2-story houses. No, I got a lot of it. But as far as inside your car, if you get one, if you park your car in the garage, you just pull your car in there, roll the windows down, close the door, and you go to Home Depot and you buy these little 3-packs of these Hot Shot No Mess foggers. It's like $15. You only need 1 or 2 in your garage, depending on the size. Set those suckers off, and in a couple hours, get to pick up the can, and you got no bugs anywhere inside your car.
Tanner, you thought you had arachnophobia. This guy's bug bombing his car every couple of
Not a
hours.
bad idea.
Oh, come
Seems
on.
extremely aggressive.
I mean,
if we got a work truck and there's a plethora of spiders, what are you gonna do?
I mean, I do feel like spiders serve a purpose. It's not like they're your
don't.
common house
They do.
fly.
God made heavens and the earth and left the spider to the devil.
Spiders are here to taunt us.
Yeah.
We know this.
I just don't think you need to be bug bombing every
No, I think it's a great idea. If you don't like spider, like listen,
No,
you
you don't-
like him, you
yeah,
want to
you
let
don't-
him crawl
you don't-
over your body, fine. Don't firebomb your little Jeep. But me,
Yeah, you don't do
I'm
it.
doing
You don't set these off every day. You set it off like once every 3 or 4 months.
it's once things get out of control.
Now,
Or you just have one dangle from your view mirror.
Yeah.
yeah, your car is probably spider free once it freezes outside, because every
Yeah.
night your car freezes and it's like
Yeah, right.
they're dead. But you know what I think is a little cleaner for you, and you don't like a stink, which the bug bombs would do. Electric fly swatter behind the seat.
Oh man.
I should do that, yeah.
And also those electric fly swatters are so fun.
They are my lifeline.
Yeah.
Every time I get a scream for a spider, Dad,
Yeah.
boom, electric pop.
Got a text message from 2396. It says, I will give Tanner one small peek heads up. I'm coming to Bacon and Beer, September 12th. You won't know who I am. I will be low key. But I heard your bit with the spider. I have 3 pet tarantulas, and I'm bringing one to Bacon and Beer. And I'm going to sneak up behind Tanner during the event, and you won't know till George crawls up on you or gets onto your back. Be on the lookout. He will be by you somewhere.
Oh, isn't that comforting?
That's
All right, any guy who
it's a
comes to
little
Bacon and Beer
frightening.
with a little carrying tote,
Look, a dude
he
showed
doesn't.
up.
He's not allowed in.
A dude showed up with a snake in his pocket. You think
Yeah,
the tarantula is
that's-
not off?
He
not
might
off.
not even have a tote, just a jacket.
I forget at that one
Yeah.
McMiniman's Bacon and Beer, that dude did show up
He
with
did, he had a
a
snake.
Yeah,
snake in his-
and he gave me. I think I had to hold it while I was reciting state capitals or something.
Well,
Yeah,
and
something like
before
that.
he did that, he's like, he wanted to like clue me in. And so I'm talking to him and he just pulls a snake out and puts it right in my face. It's like, I want to show this to Laura. I'm like, you just messed with me.
Like, keep me out of this.
I mean, I don't love a snake, bro.
All right, dude. I might try that bomb if the spider has babies in my car. I
It's
got
just
to
really
do it.
unnecessary.
It's not unnecessary.
Yes, it is. Unless it's a black widow.
All right.
It's
Thanks for the heads up, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Have a good one, guys.
Bacon and Beer is coming up September 12th. We're talking about next Friday.
Creeping.
It's going down at Elks Lodge in Milwaukee on McLaughlin. It's our first Bacon and Beer since February, so come on out and get weird with this. It's not only a Bacon and Beer, it's a very special Bacon and Beer because this is our 10th anniversary.
That's right.
We're 10 years of debauchery of doing these things. And
like 30 of them in that 10 years or more. You know, it's
I don't know exactly.
So many.
We were counting them like we were doing Bacon and Beer number 20, whatever.
I think it probably has been about 30 because the last I
30-something.
remember was like 27, and we've done a couple of them since then.
Yeah, and that's when we were we decided, let's not name them or give them numbers. Let's give them a special name. And, so
there have been a
numbers.
ton over the course of a decade. But
I think you're right. I think you're right in the 30s. Somewhere.
Yeah, right. It feels right.
Anyway, it's going down September 12th, 6 to 10 a.m. Everyone who shows up gets free bacon, right, Beefwater?
That's a fact. Four kinds of it, as we've discussed. 4
different flavors of bacon, and we're going to have a karaoke contest. And we were talking about it yesterday. I know what song I think I'm going to do. It's going to be a surprise to a lot of people, and I don't think, I don't know. I'll probably won't win, but at least it won't be Tanner did Blink-182. Yeah, it's between all of us.
Oh, well, how are they going to vote? Is
the audience
round of applause or?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Something like that. Round of applause.
Extremely frightening.
I didn't know this was going to be. Yeah, there's a lot of.
We talked
it's a lot on the line here.
Yeah. And Tanner's, he's doing vocal warm-ups at his house. He's practicing a song.
Well, I've been going back and forth, and as of this morning, I settled on "Into the Night" by Benny Mardones, a 1980s smash.
No. We
hit about a creep.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
All right, if we're doing it by creep factor, then everyone has to sing a song about an underage girl.
Oh, for God's sake. But it's going to be a lot of fun, so come on out. It's we're going to have a lot of prizes, a lot of games, a metal scream contest. So if you can do a good metal scream, bring that down.
Yo, I'm going to win the karaoke contest and the metal scream contest. How about that?
You do got a decent metal scream.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. How long can you do it night after night? That's the question.
It only needs one night to win it at the Bacon and Beer.
That's true.
But here's the problem. If that contest is before the karaoke, you could blow your beautiful voice up before you have a chance to win the karaoke.
That's a good point.
Just thinking, if I was your agent, I'd say easy on the metal.
Sip on that little honey lemon tea.
Of course, yes.
I'll be standing right over a fogger the whole time trying to clear my lungs.
We're really excited, though, to be down at Elks Lodge because, Beefwater, you've met these guys, and they're party people. They're party boys, and
they are very much looking forward to this situation, which is always nice to have people excited to have us there. It's always a plus. But they are down for the party, and they seem very excited about it. So it's a fun partnership.
Well, come on out and get weird. September 12th. Get all the info on Bacon and Beer, a decade of debauchery. Online now at 1059thebrew.com. I got a couple of talkbacks to get to before we go here.
Okay.
If you were to count your Bacon and Beers, on your 50th Bacon and Beer, you should make your guys a gold-plated Bacon and Beer trophy.
Just get ourselves a trophy.
Yeah. We're going to do
pat on the back.
We're going to go down to the place where they're making the soccer trophies and build our own.
There you go.
All right, more of your calls and texts coming up. Drew's got sports next. What do you have?
NFL just a day away. We'll tell you what it's looking like for Thursday night.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by coffee, Jell-O shots, and depression. Please stand by. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. So be patient, for f***'s sake. Thank you for continuing to hold. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. But as the kids say, chill, bruh. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. On God. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. In the meantime, follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
Thank you for checking out the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. Please continue to stand by. Your viewership is very important to us. And remember, keep calm and bing bong, f***ers. Thank you for continuing to sit there like a big dum-dum. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to sit there and do nothing. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back momentarily. In the meantime, call your mom for God's sake. Whoa, isn't this taking forever? Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to hold.
And now, Brews Sports. Here's Drew.
Well, Shohei Ohtani has really made an impact since coming to Major League Baseball. And with the Dodgers, coming into yesterday, he had 99 home runs for the team, doing it in record pace. Well, of course, Ohtani always capable of a highlight when this went down against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Ohtani in the driver's seat. 3-1. A rocket to right field. This ball is gone. That is home run number 100 as a Dodger for Shohei Ohtani, and it got out in a blink in the Berg.
Now, Ohtani and his Dodgers do get the win there, as it looks like their season is recovering from a little slump that was going down there for a bit. Now, NFL action we've talked about starts tomorrow night, Dallas and Philadelphia, but that's not it. They're rolling out a nice little schedule for you. Not only do you have that, but then Friday at 5 o'clock in Sao Paulo, Brazil, you're going to have Kansas City and the Chargers going head-to-head on YouTube, so make sure you're connected up with that. Full slate of games on Sunday, and of course, the Minnesota Vikings kick off the season on Monday Night Football against the Chicago Bears, and even Laura could probably get behind the idea of drumming the Bears.
That's right.
So there it is, and enjoy it. Just soak it in this weekend. There's your sports.
Thank you very much. Coming up around 7:30, tickets to go see Nitro Circus at the Memorial Coliseum. We're also going to check your talkback messages, and we're going to find out what's trending coming up here in just a few minutes. All the info on bacon and beer coming up on September 12th right here.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by coffee, Jell-O shots, and depression. Please stand by. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. So be patient, for f***'s sake. Thank you for continuing to hold. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. But as the kids say, chill, bruh. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. On God. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. In the meantime, follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
Thank you for checking out the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. Please continue to stand by. Your viewership is very important to us. And remember, keep calm and bing bong, f***ers. Thank you for continuing to sit there like a big dum-dum. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to sit there and do nothing. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back momentarily. In the meantime, call your mom for God's sake. Whoa, isn't this taking forever? Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to hold.
Now, what's trending?
All right, there's a lot of good stuff on the website this morning, 1059thebrew.com. You can check out our Donkey Show podcast from yesterday. Finally, a new one's been posted. So go get it. It's the after show, the show after the show. So go check that out. Also, we're going to have this online here in a few minutes. There was a man protesting a restaurant's all-you-can-eat policy.
Why?
We'll listen to this.
Who hates an all-you-can-eat policy?
The customer got upset because an all-you-can-eat fish fry didn't live up to its name.
It's false advertising.
Bill Wisseth has a beef with the all-you-can-eat fish fry at Chuck's Place in Thiensville. He was there Friday when the restaurant cut him off after he ate a dozen pieces.
We asked for more fish, and they refused to give us any more fish.
The restaurant says it was running out of fish and patience, arguing Bill has been a problem customer before. They sent him on his way with another 8 pieces, but that still wasn't enough. He was so fired up, he called the police.
Oh, for
Why do you
God's
think he needed to call the police about it?
Well, because I think that people have to stand up for consumers.
And he wasn't done. He came back 2 days later with a picket sign. Elizabeth Remming is a waitress there and says they've tried to work with Bill over the years, like letting him have a tab he still hasn't paid off.
What do you have to say about that?
Well, I've got a running account here.
Bill isn't backing down, saying his fish fry fight isn't over.
Oh, boy.
Bill.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous, dude. You have an unpaid bill. Like, you have no...
I've
leg
never
to
heard
stand
that.
on.
I've never heard of a fast food joint or a fish place giving you a tab.
And it must be a smaller town type of an idea. But Bill, you are wearing out your welcome,
You
bud.
know what? I gotta be honest though.
18 pieces?
All you can eat. If he could eat more, give the man more fish. I'm sorry that you weren't prepared and you were running out of fish. I think even though it is excessive, I don't think they should be able to cut him off.
The only thing I agreed with in the clip is where he said, some people have to stand up for the consumer. I do believe that because we are getting ripped off. Like when you buy deodorant, fellas. I mean, you get this giant bottle and then just a little dab of deodorant, and it's getting smaller with time. They're selling us less product for more money.
Well, and also,
this looked like a smaller outfit. Though, like when I saw the still of the fish fry guy, it doesn't look like they have 30 locations, right? Like Bill might ruin this business.
Yeah, like all you can eat.
Well, then don't do an all you can eat.
I was just going to say the same thing. Just discontinue that promotion.
This one guy, think about if you live down the street and you're like, they let me have 6 or 7 pieces of this big fish.
Yeah.
And that one dude's gonna come wrecking ball.
I mean, there's always going to be.
Yeah,
there's always
like
going to
with
be
a cap.
Okay, but so add an asterisk.
Yeah, that's
all you
fine.
can eat up until X amount of pieces.
I guess at 15 pieces, you need. I mean, they sent him home with 8 more, and he still called the cops.
But I want to know.
And then showed up the next day with a picket sign.
I want to know how much this costs because this actually happened to my mom and I over the weekend. We went to brunch. And it was all you can eat brunch, and they didn't offer any other menu. It was you had to do the all you could eat, and it was $25.99. And I was like, I can't possibly eat enough to make this price make sense.
All right.
So I mean,
well, let's ask the question: who's the a-hole? Is it the dude coming in demanding?
I need 36 more pieces of fish.
Yeah, like I need a whole school of fish
now
on credit.
Yeah, and or is it the restaurant for being like, dude, you're eating us out of house and home. We're running out of fish because of you. Who's the a-hole here? 866-445-1059 is the number. You can shoot us a text message on our McLaughlin Chevrolet text line at 98197 or a talkback through our iHeartRadio app. Beefwater, what say you?
No, I love it. My favorite part of the thing is I know I have a debt here. I also think that they ripped me off on my fish that I didn't pay for. That whole scenario is hilarious. This guy's a problem.
Yeah, I think there's
not
like
my guy.
I remember that one Cops episode where the cops are called because people tried to take food from the it was like a buffet, all you can eat buffet.
They want it boxed up, and you're like, that's not how that goes.
Yeah, like you eat as much as you can and then you go.
right. I think that's a really common rule: is no takeout with the buffet. You got to eat. It's dine in only.
You go to the Mongolian grill and get a second plate and throw it in a box. They're going to be out of business.
I look at those people as really ridiculous. Now I understand. Well, it says all you can eat. Most people, 99.9% of people, can't eat 20 pieces of fish.
Right.
Yeah,
pretty gross, Bill.
And I think it's kind of like, like it's the one. Forgive me, the one gargoyle you know,
Yeah,
that
it's
shows up and ruins it
That's
for
right.
everybody.
Tell it to my backpack full of crab legs. I'm out of here.
Because at a fish fry, the pieces of fish are massive. It's not like a fish stick where it's like, yeah, I might get down 10 fish sticks.
Yeah, like they show
you don't
a
know that's
picture.
true.
They show a picture of the fish. Come look, they're
big.
decent size. You know, they're like probably like a little smaller than a steak.
Yeah, and Laura, look
Yeah,
at
but
that
this
picture.
guy is still hungry.
Laura, look at that picture and tell me 18 of those aren't enough to not call the police.
Okay, that's quite a bit.
That's a lot of fish.
Yep.
Yeah, who's the a-hole? 866-445-1059 is the phone number. I gotta say it's Big Boy Bill.
But I think there is going to be people who say the rules are the rules, like Laura was saying, and you know, unless you have fine print, there's always going to be a bill.
You got to add that fine print.
The caption, or sorry, one of the top comments on this video is, LOL, I hate it here. America isn't a real place.
So I saw another video in this same lane of a lady who went into a buffet at breakfast time and her plan was to just post up all day. And they're trying to explain to her, like, it doesn't work like that. Like, there's a breakfast session and then a lunch session and then a dinner session. And she's like, no, I paid for all you can eat and I'm going to be here until I'm done.
Right. Now, there are signs posted in places like
or
that,
it's
right?
like 6 to 10 a.m. all you can eat, or like something like
It's
that.
just funny
right?
to me where people dig their heels in and they're so unreasonable, but they're trying to
Yeah.
convince you that they're being logical.
It should be like, you know, all you can eat to an extent. You can't just post up and graze for 8 hours.
Well, that's what it's going to have to be.
It's like, man, you've been here 10 hours and you spent $9.
Seriously.
Like, it's time to go.
There was one dude who tested this. I saw it was like a YouTube video or TikTok or something, but the guy, he was like, I'm going to test out this all you can eat. And he showed up to like an old country buffet or something early in the morning and just stayed there. Nobody said anything to him. He just kept getting roast beef and mac and cheese.
The guy over there slicing the fresh meat's like, that guy's been here a long
I'm getting
time.
carpal tunnel from this dude.
Who is the a-hole here? Is it the guy who's demanding more fish? He's had what? What'd you say? He had 18 pieces of fish or
He
something
had
like
10,
that?
and then he
was
got to
asked
take
leave.
8 home.
Yeah, so 18 total.
And he was demanding more fish. They were running out. Apparently, the restaurant was running out, so they said they weren't going to give it to him. He called the cops. And then he showed up like a day or two later with a picket sign.
I mean, to be fair, when we talk about all the food waste in this country, bro's just making sure nothing goes to waste.
How about you take the money from the poster board and the Bic pen and everything and pay your tab?
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Bill.
We have some talkbacks coming in through our iHeartRadio app.
Morning Brew Crew, this is Big John. We have hit our fundraising goal for the Valor.
All right, well, we'll talk about that later, Big John.
But we are glad to hear it.
Yeah. We have some talkbacks here through our iHeartRadio app. Send us one. It's free.
Morning, Brew Crew. I gotta say Big Hoss is the a-hole in this one. While the restaurant needs to clarify or have a cutoff, get rid of it altogether, he ate quite a bit, and then they sent him home with more, and then picketed them while he owes them a tab.
Yeah.
Man, that guy's an issue.
Like they're already doing you a favor, and you're gonna picket them and call the cops on them.
This is a perfect setup for like an NFL mic'd up with the restaurant staff, just to hear them going, he wants another plate. And then they just,
the audacity.
Plate by plate, this guy becomes just the worst human on the planet.
False advertising. I agree with them.
Like when he showed up that day and already owed him money, and they're like, okay, let's just see. Maybe he's going to be civilized. And then just slowly over time.
7675 sent a text in and said the restaurant is the a-hole for false advertising.
Yeah.
Okay. I just think you got to be reasonable. Most people
but I mean,
can't eat that much.
Yeah, but what's your definition of reasonable? What's your definition of most people?
You know that if you're like 6'4" and you're a lunchbox, like if you eat too much,
you're a straight up garbage can,
and you should know. That
maybe you need a lot to nourish your body.
Well, you should know that there's just a line for you because you eat more, and that doesn't give you the right to just eat everyone out of house and home. I had a friend like this, my friend Rob. Loved the guy to death, but the dude's a lunchbox. He'd come to your house, and he knew he was this way.
Yep, and they debo your stuff.
Yeah, they can I have some chips, and next thing you know, the whole bag of chips is gone.
Yeah, but the difference is you're not a business with a sign in the front window that says all you can eat fish night.
My point is these people are inconsiderate and selfish, and you just you know.
And I'm with Tanner 100% on this because it's like if I go into a place and it says all you can eat, I'm not going to hold you to the letter of the law. I see you're a mom and pop fish fry, and I've done this on repeat.
Like, do you know how much of a bitch you come off when you're sitting in the lobby of a restaurant going, no, you said all you can eat?
Yeah.
And you crossing your arms because you're mad you didn't get 8 more fish sticks?
Yeah, it's honestly, who wants to die on that hill?
Yeah, I feel the restaurant gets a little bit of
Bill
credit
does.
here because it's not like they just cut him off and sent him packing. Like they tried to make it right to give him some to take home. Like I feel like they went above and beyond to satisfy
I mean,
him.
giving him a tab.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
And like 4 people's worth of fish to take home.
Yeah, so back to this fish on credit program you got.
This text from 3842 says they are both a-holes. The guy, pay your damn tab, and the restaurant, don't advertise all you can eat unless you're willing to honor it or put a time limit or something on it. I think that's probably what they need to do. Like
They
all you
do.
can eat to, up to 20
Yeah,
fish
there
sticks
needs
or
to
something.
be an asterisk for sure.
Yeah, you can't just go ham until we're closed.
This 7065 says this dude has a tab and he has not paid. He's the a-hole. 3049 said on today's episode of Who's the A-hole, it's the restaurant for the advertising all you can eat and then causing a ruckus when the guy is a fatty and wants more food. Give him a food.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, and like the fact that he's that blown away that he went and made a sign.
I do think that the biggest problem is the tab. It's like, dude, pay up. They didn't say you could have all this
Yeah,
for free.
to give you a tab and then the audacity to call the cops and picket them.
Yeah. And the cop's like, you paid your bill, right? And he's like, well I'm not exactly.
Yeah, because when in the clip, he's like, well, I have a running tab there. Well, they don't want that to be there anymore, Bill.
Right.
Fat Thor says, and I'm surprised he's saying this, with the obesity problem in America, we should just get rid of all-you-can-eat buffets in general.
And I think we are just absolute gluttons.
Yeah, I don't think we got to go start talking crazy.
I do like, unlimited dinner rolls. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you fill up on the dinner
Yeah,
rolls.
you
and
watch
don't
out
have
with
room.
filler at an all-you-can-eat. I always say that.
I know. That's what I do when I go to Olive Garden. I
know,
have 37 breadsticks, and next thing you know, I can't eat my pasta.
I'm going to need a box.
Which the pasta there, you get 3 meals, I feel like. 3 meals worth in one.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Thick 30.
All right, who is the a-hole? Is it the guy demanding more fish at the all-you-can-eat, fish house, even though they were running out, and they were like, dude,
Bill's back.
You've got a tab already, you haven't paid. What the hell's happening? 98197 is our McLaughlin Chevrolet text line. You can also shoot us a talk back through our iHeartRadio app. It's 105.9 The Brew. We're commercial free.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by coffee, Jell-O shots, and depression. Please stand by. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. So be patient, for f***'s sake. Thank you for continuing to hold. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. But as the kids say, chill, bruh. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. On God. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. In the meantime, follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
Thank you for checking out the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. Please continue to stand by. Your viewership is very important to us. And remember, keep calm and bing bong, f***ers. Thank you for continuing to sit there like a big dum-dum. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to sit there and do nothing. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back momentarily. In the meantime, call your mom for God's sake.
We want to know who the a-hole is. We want to know who the a-hole is this morning. The story went viral of this guy. I think his name was Bill.
Yeah.
Who went to this fish fry.
This fish fry.
Fish fry.
And they kind of talk like that.
Yeah, he went to this fish fry place, and it was like all you can eat fish, and he had, I think, 10
pieces, and then that wasn't enough, but they were running out.
Yeah, so they told
cut him off.
They told him no, but he got really upset. The only reason they told him no, apparently, is because they were running out of fish, and they wanted some for everybody.
And Bill is a repeat offender.
Yeah, apparently he goes there so much that he has a tab with this place that he's not paid the tab completely yet.
And then he takes him to the cleaners.
Which, when you have a tab, wouldn't that give you more reason to just be cool about everything?
Totally. They're doing you a
versus
favor.
calling the law.
So they wouldn't give him more fish. He gets upset about it. They finally give him 8 more pieces to go. So he gets 18 pieces of fish, and he still wasn't happy. He called the cops, and then a day or two later showed up with a picket sign and like did a protest out front.
Man, 1 piece of fried fish. Like I was just in the land of fried fish, and 1 giant piece, and you are full.
Yeah.
Right.
18.
Yeah. And so, we're wanting to know who's the a-hole. Is it the restaurant for saying it's all you can eat when this guy apparently hit a limit for them? Yeah. Or is it the guy who's taken the all you can eat thing to the extreme?
And I get the technicality on the restaurant end that, yes, maybe that should be disclosed, but I feel like it's also it's just something that we know going in.
Yeah. You got to be reasonable.
You know when you show up that it's not all for you.
And
right?
didn't the very same problem almost shutter Red Lobster, the king of them all?
Yeah. All you can eat shrimp.
And so
whatever.
A mom and pop gets hit with the tidal wave of Bill. It could be the end.
But if you're a mom and pop, what are you doing an all you can eat promo?
Well, they're trying to get people in there.
Yeah, you gotta be better
marketing,
than the
Laura.
next guy.
It's marketing.
I get it, but you got to be prepared for people to take advantage of the system.
And most people are just going to eat a plate or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's what I think most people.
Nobody's doing give me 23 more. Just keep them coming.
So we want to know who's the a-hole. I think it's Big Bill. I mean, for God's sakes, dude, you got almost 20 pieces of fish. They got a tab for you, and you're going to call the cops on them. Kind of a dick move. This text from 8762 says, don't offer all you can eat if it's not all you can eat. But also, a consumer should probably know that there's limits to everything. Also, P.S. Did you know that the chili cheese burrito is back at Taco Bell, Tanner? I did hear this because they're
Is that the throwback
They
menu?
brought back some items, and the chili cheese is one of them. It's not at every restaurant, so I got to find out where they're at. Because
the 7-layer is also coming back.
And the double-decker.
Yeah.
Have we seen somebody have a one yet? Because I just hope this isn't a pump fake.
Yeah, go to the Taco Bell's people and ask for the chili cheese and then tell us where they're at.
I feel like it's a couple weeks out yet. I think it's like maybe the second week of September it's coming out.
Okay.
But if you have the Taco Bell app, you can get like the caramel apple empanada early.
Ooh, I love
Care
a caramel
zero about
apple
that.
empanada. What? I love the caramel apple
one of the
empanada.
items in said.
The double decky's coming back.
Yeah, I love the double-decker. The double-decker and the chili cheese were my 2 favorite items.
If they both come back, I will go to Taco Bell for the first time in many years.
Yeah. This text says, I say Bill is the a-hole. Besides, let him eat all the fish he wants. The mercury will do the job in the long run.
Exactly.
3049 says, I should have added they should have added the asterisks. I think that they're both a-holes, though.
Well, I think that they'll have to do that now because they've got a patron, someone who lives down the street who is coming at them with signs and cop calls.
This one says, I feel like all you can eat doesn't apply to taking food home. When did a buffet let you make a little to-go box for yourself?
They don't, but I think they made this concession so they would shut him up. But he
stops yelling in the lobby.
And how can you say that he's not the a-hole?
I mean, okay, to be fair, I'm not saying he's not an a-hole. I'm just saying that he is technically within the rules of the promotion.
Bill
It's just one of those things. It's like, that's what a lawyer would say, you know? Like, yeah, I guess technically you're right, but dude, really?
And they would win the case.
And the cook dropped every last 8 of those pieces on the floor before it went in that box.
You win the case, but it doesn't make you, you're still a slime bag.
Because everyone else hears that as, wow, they did you a lot of favors. They rolled you a tab. They gave you 18 pieces when the average eat is 2 to 3. You know, wow, they are so cool. What'd you do to thank them? Oh, I called the cops and then picketed the place.
But to be fair, though, Bill has kind of done this establishment a favor because
a lot of advertising.
Everybody's talking about it.
And their fish is delicious.
9614 says, I think it's the restaurant's fault to allow him to eat when he has a tab. They're stupid, but he is an a-hole for taking advantage of them.
Yes.
Yeah, they're over. He's taking advantage of their kindness.
Right. Yeah, so I don't know if they're stupid. I just think that they're kind, you know?
And he's probably doesn't have a ton of money. And so they know that.
Big Bill in this news clip looks just fine. He doesn't look like he's poor. He doesn't. His clothes are clean.
I feel like poor people usually are not the ones taking advantage. It's that this is how people get their money, by scamming poor mom and pop restaurants.
Yeah, he seems like a retired guy or something.
Makes him even worse.
He's got too much time on his hands.
Every time I try and give this guy an inch, he's just, no, you're Bill. You're a pain.
As a fellow poor, I'm not above a scam.
Alrighty then.
Well, there it is. I don't know. I feel like, what do you think? That was 50-50 or?
Well, I mean, way more people said hold him to the letter of the law on it than I thought they would. I didn't think people were that fickle.
A lot of people are just
chill out, guys.
There's a lot of Karens in people.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Karens
but
and
you
little Karen in everybody.
You had an enormous amount of fish.
That is a Karen move, Laura.
It's Karen Incorporated right there. Like, that's from the University of Karen.
I guess since
from that Karen handbook.
Since the segment is who's the a-hole, Bill is the a-hole.
Well, thank you. God, I don't know.
The restaurant,
I agree with you.
They're the dumb ones.
They need to put an asterisk on there or something.
Which is stupid, and they shouldn't have to.
And you got to ban Bill.
You got for the random
Bill
lunch.
Bill is 86th.
From the random lunch box that comes in, you got to put an asterisk on there.
Yes. Join us for almost all you can eat Fridays.
Well, what should be?
I think it probably should be
move?
all you can eat up until 10 pieces or whatever they want the limit to be.
And 10 seems pretty reasonable.
Listen to this. This text says, when I was 13 back in the 70s, I ate 21 pieces of fish and the employees applauded me. I never ate that much food again. Bill is a jerk. I'm just curious how big Bill is. In the video, he looks like a tall, big dude. You know, I don't know if he played some football back in the day or what, but he looks like a big guy.
Yeah, and I bet he birthed a tuna salad later. I mean, who eats that much?
Yeah, he blew the bathroom up, dude.
Finally, this text from 2208 says, it's definitely Bill who's the a-hole. It would be the restaurant, but when you're not paying so much and you have a tab and then you're expecting Gold Star service, you're in the wrong.
That's right. That's right.
And how much credit do you extend a guy like that?
I say we're not a bank at this point. I'm sorry. Until Bill pays his bill.
I do think they messed up by giving him that tab because they just left the door open, you know?
Right. Wow. It makes me want some Skippers, I got to tell you that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a little Skippies right now.
Isn't there
Long Johns.
Skippers somewhere up in Washington?
No, it's gone now.
I thought there was one in a gas station somewhere.
I believe there's one up in a like a convenience store up in Woodland, maybe. But
I
the
think
Skippers
that's a
in
thing.
Hazeldale is now like a...
Yeah, you're right. There's one in
type
Woodland. It opens up at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Man, I'd take a 3-piece basket
There's
right
one
now.
in Silverdale, and there's one in... I always have a problem saying this. Puyallup.
Puyallup. I just want some hush puppies.
Some pubs?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, head out. What state was this thing in, this fish fry?
I don't know what. Yeah, where was it?
Sounds southern. We
It
don't have a
does
lot of
sound
fish
southern.
fries
or
out here,
somewhere
out
in the
west.
Midwest.
I don't know. I'll put the video up so you can check it out at 1059thebrew.com. But There it is. Geez. You can always tell when it was a Skipper's, though, like if it's now a coffee shop, because that sign was always like crooked in the yard.
Did a bus hit that?
Yeah. We are commercial free on The Brew. Happy Wednesday.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by coffee, Jello shots, and depression. Please stand by. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. So be patient, for f***'s sake. Thank you for continuing to hold. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. But as the kids say, chill, bruh. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. On God. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. In the meantime, follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
Thank you for checking out the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. Please continue to stand by. Your viewership is very important to us. And remember, keep calm and bing bong, f***ers. Thank you for continuing to sit there like a big dum-dum. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to sit there and do nothing. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back momentarily. In the meantime, call your mom, for God's sake. Whoa, isn't this taking forever? Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to hold.
Portland's Rock Station, 105.9 The Brew. It's Tanner, Drew, and Laura. All right, coming up next, we've got tickets to go see Nitro Circus when it takes over the Moda Center. It's the Memorial Coliseum, rather, in December.
Yeah. And is it original cast? Beefwater, does that mean Travis Pastrana will be there?
He is there, and then it's a whole host of people. Like, if you scroll through, there's a million names.
Nice.
Seems to be on
These
that list.
dudes, like to have the balls to do a backflip on a motorcycle.
Dude.
No kidding.
Nuts.
I mean,
it's like several backflips
Yeah.
in a row.
I mean, a giant dirt mound is pretty soft when you land on it from the roof of a building.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot a little later.
I've seen them practice. You know, it looks like a lot of the guys they flip into a foam pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
But Travis
so the bike
is-
could land on you.
Yeah, he was doing it when people didn't think you could do it, which is pretty cool.
The only guy to jump out of an airplane without a parachute.
Oh wow!
Travis
That's
Pastrana.
crazy.
If he doesn't fall through the roof of the Memorial Coliseum,
Yeah.
Coming up next, we are going to play the Rotten Tomatoes game for your chance at tickets to Nitro Circus in December. We need callers 10 and 11 on the phones right now. 866-445-1059. We'll play that game right after Zeppelin. Happy Wednesday. It's Tanner, Drew, and Laura on The Brew.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by coffee, Jell-O shots, and depression. Please stand by. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. So be patient, for f***'s sake. Thank you for continuing to hold. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. But as the kids say, chill, bruh. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. On God. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. In the meantime, follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
Thank you for checking out the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. Please continue to stand by. Your viewership is very important to us. And remember, keep calm and bing bong, f***ers. Thank you for continuing to sit there like a big dum-dum. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to sit there and do nothing. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back momentarily. In the meantime, call your mom for God's sake. Whoa, isn't this taking forever? Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to hold.
Don't forget, Bacon and Beer is coming up September 12th. It's a decade of debauchery going down at Elks Lodge in Milwaukee. It's on McLaughlin. You can get all the info, the address, and all that good stuff at 1059thebrew.com. But
yeah.
Come on out and celebrate 10 years of debauchery with us. It's wild that we've made it this long, but I'm super grateful that our audience and the listeners seem to still care and want to come out and get crazy with us at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
That's right.
So get all the info at 1059thebrew.com. Yes, Pete?
I was just going to say one could argue that they care more than ever. I mean, they're bigger, they're badder than they've ever been.
Yes.
Bacon and Beers keep growing.
That's right.
Every time there's a new one, though, we're just like, let's try and make it as large as possible. So here we are.
So we'll see you September 12th at Elks Lodge in Milwaukee. It is now time to play our fun game called the Rotten Tomatoes game.
Blah, blah, blah. How, how.
It's very easy. We're going to give you a list of movies, and you're going to have to tell us which movie's rated higher on Rotten Tomatoes. It sounds easy, but, sometimes, listen, Rotten Tomatoes is pretty good, but sometimes they get it wrong. Like Back to the Future 3 is rated higher than Back to the Future 2, and I just don't.
Doesn't make any sense.
Do not agree. Let's meet our contestant this morning. He is calling from Castle Rock. His name is Nick. Good morning, Nick.
Good morning.
What's happening, bro?
Just on my way to work.
Nick, what's the last movie you watched, my friend?
One of those, it was something on Prime. I don't remember what it was called. It had Eddie Murphy. They were doing the heist thing.
Oh, yeah, Tower Heist or something like that.
There you go.
It's not a very good movie.
Yeah.
I feel like Amazon Prime isn't really...
Came with his Prime. He's like, I'll watch it.
Options are limited.
All right, dude. You know what? I watched last night Jurassic Park was on TNT.
Oh.
And watched the first one. I haven't seen the first one in a while.
That's the best one.
I love that opening scene. Shooter! Shooter!
It's a classic.
Wow, that's really good.
A lot of passion in it.
They do move in herds. I love the movie. I love it. All right. So I'm going to list off some movies. You just got to tell us which movie's rated higher. It's really simple, all right?
Yep.
All right, here we go. What movie's rated higher on Rotten Tomatoes? Is it True Grit or Hateful Eight? Both excellent movies.
Yes.
Now, the True Grit, is this the reboot or the original?
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever one came out in like the early aughts of the 2000s, I don't know.
That's the reboot.
That's the reboot.
Okay.
Classic.
What's the OG?
The one that's way older than that one.
Okay. Fair enough.
What movie's rated
I'll go
higher?
with True Grit.
True Grit? Is True Grit rated higher on Rotten Tomatoes?
Hey!
Yeah. Dude, True Grit, the new one, was with Jeff Bridges and that girl, God, I don't know that girl's name. She's so good. The movie is so good. It's got a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. Hateful Eight only has a 74%.
I love True Grit.
What movie's rated higher on Rotten Tomatoes, Nick? 10 Things I Hate About You or The Breakfast Club?
We go with The Breakfast Club.
Is The Breakfast Club rated higher on the tomats?
Yeah!
Hey,
it is.
Nice.
Look at him rolling, 2-0.
You get this next one right, the Nitro Circus tickets are yours. The movies are Legally Blonde or Clueless. What's rated higher on Rotten Tomatoes, Legally Blonde or Clueless?
Both fantastic films.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go Clueless.
Is Clueless rated higher on the tomats?
Hey!
There it is, bro. You just got tickets to Nitro Circus going down December 12th at the Moda Center. Dude, I love the movie Clueless so much, I went out and bought the soundtrack to it.
It's early Paul Rudd.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
Paul Rudd, yeah.
throwback stuff.
Yeah.
And she was at the peak of her game.
I bought the soundtrack, and the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones had 2 songs on the soundtrack.
Wow.
If I remember correctly.
Did it live up to your expectation?
There's like 2 songs, 3 songs.
That's it.
that
So
I
just
enjoyed.
Mighty Mighty
how it
Boss
goes
Tones.
with
That's
the-
all you got it for just the Boss Tones.
Yes.
You could have just bought the Boss
And
Tones
she's on the
record.
cover of the CD. I mean, she was at Aerosmith level at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, she was the top performer.
Hang on, dude. We'll get your information, and we'll see you at the show, Nitro Circus.
Yeah. Ow.
Going down in December. Would you ever do a backflip on a motorbike, Laura?
No, I can't even ride a motorbike, so
It's gonna be
I mean,
tough.
I would learn to ride a dirt bike, but I don't think I would learn to
Well, you
to
got
do a backflip. That seems dangerous.
You've got till December to learn. See if we can't get you a guest spot.
Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to check your talkback messages. Also, I have an appointment for something, but it's not until February.
Yeah.
And I
that's
cannot,
deep.
I want it to happen right now so bad. I'll tell you why I want this appointment to happen. And then we want to know, is there an appointment or something that you just can't wait for? Like you have to wait until next year or whatever, but you want it now, whatever it is. We'll take your calls coming up at the top of the hour.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by coffee, Jell-O shots, and depression. Please stand by. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. So be patient, for f***'s sake. Thank you for continuing to hold. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. But as the kids say, chill, bruh. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. On God. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. In the meantime, follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
Thank you for checking out the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. Please continue to stand by. Your viewership is very important to us. And remember, keep calm and bing bong, f***ers. Thank you for continuing to sit there like a big dum-dum. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to sit there and do nothing. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back momentarily. In the meantime, call your mom for God's sake. Isn't this taking forever? Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to hold.
It's time to go around the room sharing what we think the biggest stories of the day are. I'll kick this off because this could affect everybody.
Okay.
You just got to get a Powerball ticket.
Oh, all right.
This is it.
Right. Tonight's Powerball jackpot has climbed to a whopping $1.3 billion. $1.3 billion. That's the fifth largest jackpot in the game's history. The last jackpot was won on May 31st, making tonight's drawing, one of the biggest. If you win, you will, get. You can elect to receive the annual payments of $5 million annually for 30 years.
Which is nice.
Or the one-time lump sum of $589 million.
I think we all know where I stand on this. But you know what's interesting?
You'd take the payments.
I would take the payments. But you know what's interesting about this is that I feel like only a couple of weeks ago, it was the 10th largest Powerball jackpot in history. And in such a short period of time, it's already jumped to being the 5th highest.
Right.
It's like people just like, once the jackpot gets up into the billions, people start buying them tickets.
And Drew just told us off the air that you can now get the tickets on your phone.
Yeah, so it's got an app. You can even click a link through DraftKings if you already have that, because that's all run through the Oregon Lottery. And so if you can't make it to the store, you can actually do it one way or another.
Yeah, that's going to help me out. I mean, I do like to pick up a Slim Jim when I go get a ticket. But,
It's true.
Being able to do that on my couch, it's also dangerous.
Yeah, well, because when I go into my Plaid pantry and I get my Powerball ticket, I'm also buying a White Claw and a bag of, peach rings. And
right.
So
maybe it's actually best to keep me out of those places.
Yeah, it might
now,
be better.
One thing to think about, I was just looking up the interest. If you got 1% interest back on your money and you put all of it into the bank, you'd make $6 million a year and already have $600 million. So think about that if you win
Okay, all
and you
right,
take
okay,
that
that's-
$5 million a year.
Take those winnings and eat all the fish I could get my hands on.
All you can eat.
But if you don't win, don't worry, because the big story to me is McDonald's is bringing back extra value meals.
All right.
That's right. You guys remember the glory days? Well, it's not quite like that, but it's close. Starting September 8th for a limited time, you can buy a sausage McMuffin meal for $5. That's more like it. A Big Mac meal is $8, and then in November, a number of additional items like McGriddles, McNuggets, and other things will be added on to give it a try. Now, of course, this first came about in good old 1991. I can remember the launch like it was yesterday. They phased it out, though, in 2019, and it's back, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bitch.
Although I hear like, oh, get a meal for $8, and I'm still like, that's not.
But other places, it's like 15 now.
Yeah, that's
It's a good
true.
deal for the modern day, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, I suppose. But I remember a time when that 2 cheeseburger meal was $2.99.
Right.
So was the
Yes.
McChick. The last two.
$2.99.
Those are the last survivors. When
Yeah.
everything else went up, you had McChicken.
$3 and I
cheeseburger.
could have a decent lunch. And
No more.
Yeah, they should at least
days
do
are
like a throwback week where we all get $2.99.
That'd be
Yeah.
great. I think the big story is that anybody in here play Call of Duty?
yeah,
It's
I
very-
do.
do all the
All
time.
right,
I like
very, very popular video game. It's actually sold over 5 million copies, generated $30 billion as of 2022, making it, of course, one of the most successful video game franchises of all time. And now they are turning it into a movie. Paramount has secured a deal with Activision Blizzard to develop a live-action film based on Call of Duty. It's going to honor and expand upon the franchise's acclaimed action and storytelling, aiming to deliver a defining cinematic moment for fans.
See, I think the movie should be a comedy and make it kind of slapsticky where, guys are dying and spawning over and over again, but they don't know why.
Like in a corner running in.
Yeah, a character glitches out and just like falls under the map. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it gets stuck in a corner. Like I think it should be silly and funny.
That would be great, but I think it's going to be more like a war movie.
If they can make a good war movie, I'm down. We haven't had a good war movie since Fury.
Yeah.
So
Been a
like,
while.
I wouldn't mind a good war movie, but I'd make it
Just
silly.
the guy standing there walking in place for a half hour.
Yeah.
Right.
He's always going the wrong way.
And just like kids yelling at each other and
Dude,
stuff.
where are you going?
I think it'd be
In the
funny.
middle of it, you just hear the sound of two kids arguing. You're like, where's that coming from?
Yeah, right.
I like it.
But I like some Call of Duty. I like the new one, Black Ops. It's a lot faster, and I like that. Some people don't like that, but
Just
like
don't
it
make it
fast.
like, oh, here's The Rock in the Call of Duty movie. Like, we got
Dude,
more layers
It gets
to it.
it gets in the games. It gets so ridiculous. Like you'll see a guy running around in a bunny suit. You're like, what the hell has Call of Duty become? I like the old ones where you know everyone kind of looked the same.
You got to cater to the Fortnite crowd.
That's true. That's true. Because,
yeah.
yeah, you can get all these upgrades and pay for like, you know, new guns
Different
and stuff.
skins and stuff, yeah.
It's not just warfare anymore. That's how I liked it. Boots on the ground.
Right. All right, more on those stories at 1059thebrew.com. Coming up next, I have an appointment scheduled, but it's not until February. But I desperately want it right now. I'll tell you what it is, and we want to know, is there something you just can't wait for? You know, it's maybe not until next year, but damn it, you want it to happen today. What is that thing? 866-445-1059. You can also shoot us a text message on our McLaughlin Chevrolet text line at 98197. Or a talk back through our iHeartRadio app. Happy Wednesday. It's Tanner, Drew, and Laura on The Brew.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by coffee, Jell-O shots, and depression. Please stand by. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. So be patient, for f***'s sake. Thank you for continuing to hold. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. But as the kids say, chill, bruh. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. On God. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. In the meantime, follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
Thank you for checking out the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. Please continue to stand by. Your viewership is very important to us. And remember, keep calm and bing bong, f***ers. Thank you for continuing to sit there like a big dum-dum. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to sit there and do nothing. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back momentarily. In the meantime, call your mom for God's sake. Whoa, isn't this taking forever? Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to hold.
You guys want to hear my new favorite insult?
Yes.
It's going to take me some time to memorize this, but this is what I'm going to say next time I get upset with someone.
You a scrambled egg, hamster built, chia pet, Pringle back, gator mouth, lizard face, dust mite ass bitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like that. There's no comeback for that. You just exit.
What do you say?
I understand.
What do you say to that?
You just don't say a thing.
It's going to take some time to memorize that, though. I've already forgotten it.
Yes.
All I got is something about scrambled eggs.
Like a Pringle-faced bitch.
Yeah, I heard
Pringle
some Pringles
face
in there.
bitch.
Yeah.
You a scrambled egg, hamster built, chia pet, Pringle back, gator mouth, lizard face, dust mite ass bitch.
Pringle back.
Beach.
Pretty good.
I love it. I don't know why I love that so much. All right, 98197 is our McLaughlin Chevrolet text line. So I want to know if there's something that you're waiting for that you just can't wait. You want it to happen right now. I have an appointment scheduled with a sleep doctor because, I have trouble sleeping. It takes me forever to fall asleep, and then I wake up a lot. And
You're always complaining about being tired.
yeah, and I'm tired of yawning. Like, I feel fine, and all of a sudden I'll just start yawning. And the worst is if I'm in, like, a meeting or something, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want them to feel like I'm bored, but I usually am.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
If the shoe fits.
it's partially their fault.
But, I have an appointment with the sleep doctor, and it's not until February.
Which is nuts. Like healthcare in this day and age, February, I bet there's a typo. You said February.
I even said, I'm sorry. It sounded like you just said February. And she goes,
Yeah.
yes, sir, we only have one doctor here. And I'm like, what the hell?
So
Wild.
is this one that you have to go and do, or is this something that they give you things and you take it home?
I've already done the take-home test, so I think this might be the next level.
Like a sleepover.
Because my dentists tell me that I probably am going to need a CPAP machine, which sucks. But at this point, I don't care. Like, if I need a CPAP, give me the CPAP.
Right.
Because I like to sleep on my back, but I can't because I can't breathe. I've got to point my head in a weird direction or like sleep at an angle to breathe.
Which is not ideal.
No, because then I wake up with like a crick in my neck or whatever.
I think there's a shortage of sleep doctors anymore. My sleep doctor just recently retired, and I don't see him anymore. But when I did, you would call, and always, we are not taking new patients. 6-month waiting list. This, that, and the other.
That's crazy.
And what it really is, it's just a mill of people who need a CPAP.
Yeah, but it seems like it would open up an opportunity for somebody else to just immediately have a practice up and running.
Yeah,
in short
because
order.
I feel
You'd
like,
think so.
especially these days, there are so many people who are having trouble sleeping.
My primary care doctor said that once COVID hit, a lot of doctors just quit and left the state. And that's why it was so hard to get a hold of a doctor for a while. Like you find one, but then it'd be a 3-month waiting list or something. And and apparently that's because there's a shortage of doctors in Oregon.
It really is.
Crazy.
And so they only have one doctor at this sleep study place. And so I can't get there until February. I'm struggling now. That's what would you say, Laura? It was like 6 months or how long? Until?
Yeah, because February, it's 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long ride.
And honestly, that's about how long I waited to get into my dermatologist.
Really?
Yeah.
But what if you've got something like skin
is.
cancer? You
And
can't
that's
wait
what-
6 months.
And a lot of the doctors are that way. I mean, there's some you can kind of, that do take new patients for that very reason. But I've always thought about that. Like, what if you're like, oh, yeah, this looks like cancer. We'll see you next year.
Yeah.
Well, now it's going to metastasize and I'm not going to be here.
Uh-huh.
Well, book your appointment today with Dr. Beefwater. Beefwater at 1059thebrew.com. I'll get you taken care of. Swing my van around. We'll get you all tuned up. I can get you a CPAP machine by 7 p.m.
And dude, like I really don't want the CPAP, but I want to sleep, and I want it to. I don't want to yawn in the middle of the afternoon when I don't feel like I'm tired. I'm just yawning.
Yeah, if it changes your life
Yeah.
and you feel better during the day.
I went to go see Drew's brother, who's a
Oh,
dentist, and Drew's brother said, "Dude, it's the gold standard. It'll change your life." And I was sitting there listening to that, going, "I want my life changed."
Yeah, and
I
I mean,
want
just
that.
imagine
That
like
sounds good.
all this extra energy and other things that come with it.
Exactly.
So, is there something that you're waiting for that you just really don't want to wait for? I mean, I got to wait 6 months to see this sleep doc. What appointments are you waiting for? 866-445-1059 is the number. You can also shoot us a text message on our McLaughlin Chevrolet text line at 98197. But 6 months is a long time.
It is a long time. And I just got done doing the waiting game myself. I had to wait 9 months for that vacation I just went on, and it felt like it was never going to come.
Yeah.
It was like it's just way out in the distance. But now it's over, and I wish I was waiting for something.
I was going to say, it's over in a flash. I'm the type of person, though, who I always have to have something to look forward to. Like, I feel like I'm always taking a long weekend here or there. Like, one trip is done, I book another one, even if it's small, because I hate having to wait for something to look forward to.
I do that a lot, where I wait, and then Laura's always got something going, and she's right, because when you have something that you're looking forward to, like I don't know.
It gives you the cheese to chase.
Yeah.
It gives you a reason to
get you through your crappy life.
Yeah, exactly. You can push through the crap because out there somewhere is a bathing suit and a Mai Tai.
Exactly.
We got some text messages coming in. This one's from 8301. It says, a CPAP will change your life, but you can buy them for like $400 online and have it by tomorrow night. I need to have a doctor.
And let's remember what happened last time. You get the stuff that's not certified by your doctor or sized to you, and it can mess up your jaw, or your teeth, or something else. Like, he doesn't need to compound his problems trying to get like a budget deal.
Now, the reason I'm having to see the sleep doctor to that point, Drew, is that I was having to wear a mouthpiece that pushed my jaw forward, and then that ended up cracking my molar.
Jeez.
And that was one you just bought, right? It wasn't something
I bought it off the internet, so I'm not going to buy a CPAP off the internet.
They're like, Tanner couldn't breathe because the thing was cracked.
Well, I'm sure it's a bit of an adjustment, but once you're used to it, it's probably a game changer.
I don't care how long it's going to take me. Like, I just need to sleep, and I want to be able to, like, Laura can fall asleep. She can lay down and fall asleep in a minute.
Yep.
It'll take me an hour or two.
And it's like the people who sleep in a breathe right strip. You have sacrificed your look 100%, but you wake up, and if that's your thing and you're all rejuvenated, then go get it.
What's the thing that you're looking forward to? I cannot wait for my sleep doctor appointment, but it's not until February, so I have a long time to go. What's the thing that you're waiting for? 98197 is our text line. We got some talkbacks coming in through our iHeartRadio app.
Well, Brew Crew, I sure would like to win that Powerball now. Come down to that studio and we'd go have the best lunch the Brew Crew ever had.
That'd be nice. I like free lunch.
And at lunch, we'd be discussing how we could do a private radio show for you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Because you're taking us with you.
It's just a small price to pay. Just a little amount.
Another talkback.
Hey, Brew Crew, Fat Thor here, talking about something we can't wait for. Yeah, it's called bacon and beer. I want it now. I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, and I'm ready to party.
Hey, we only have a week to wait.
He's making a good point, because we've waited longer than usual for this one, and I think it's due.
September 12th, Bacon and Beer is going down at Elks Lodge in Milwaukee. So come on down and get crazy. And it's all brought to you by Quantum Fiber Internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Props.
Making it happen. All right, coming up, more of your calls in just a few minutes. I do want to tell you about my friends at The Advocates. You got to write this website down, advocateslaw.com. You're going to need this website the next time you're in a car accident. I wish I knew about these guys when I was involved in my car accident, because the insurance companies lowballed me. They offered me such a small amount of money for my 4Runner, and it was really frustrating. The Advocates aren't going to let that happen. The Advocates are going to make sure that the insurance companies pay you every cent that you're owed. You pay them every month for them to take care of you when this happens, when you're in a car accident. The least they could do is just honor their side of the deal, right? Mm-hmm. So reach out to Ken and Donnie from The Advocates. They've been doing this a long time, that they know exactly what to say and exactly what to do to these insurance companies to make sure that they pay you what you're owed. They've gotten over $100 million for their clients because they don't play.
Yeah.
All right. The insurance companies see The Advocates on the phone, and they're like, oh, geez, let's just pay up now, because they're going to get us. There's no risk to you, all right? Even if you're not sure if you have a case, just reach out to them and tell them your story, and they don't get paid until you win, all right? Advocateslaw.com. When you're injured in an accident, you should just be focused on your recovery and nothing else, all right? Tell them Tanner sent you. That's advocateslaw.com, advocateslaw.com.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by coffee, Jell-O shots, and depression. Please stand by. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. So be patient, for f***'s sake. Thank you for continuing to hold. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. But as the kids say, chill, bruh. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. On God. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. In the meantime, follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
Thank you for checking out the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. Please continue to stand by. Your viewership is very important to us. And remember, keep calm and bing bong, f***ers. Thank you for continuing to sit there like a big dum-dum. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to sit there and do nothing. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back momentarily. In the meantime, call your mom for God's sake. Whoa, isn't this taking forever? Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to hold.
1, 2, 3. And now, Brews Sports. Here's Drew.
Well, Shohei Ohtani has lived up to the hype, not just making big money, but also making big plays on the diamond. And yesterday was more of the same as Ohtani came in with 99 homers on record pace to get to that 100 mark. And it was the Pittsburgh Pirates who were at his beck and call when this happened.
Ohtani in the driver's seat. 3-1. A rocket to right field. This ball is gone. That is home run number 100 as a Dodger for Shohei Ohtani, and it got out in a blink in the Berg.
Now, it's just an embarrassment of riches for them down in L.A. as it looks like the Dodgers are on pace to make a deep run again this year. Well, the NFL kicking off tomorrow, and this is interesting. It looks like I'm not the only one who's looking forward to it because Americans are expected to bet a record $30 billion this year on the NFL alone. That's a 8.5% increase from last year. FanDuel and DraftKings, of course, are the major players, but BetMGM and Caesars are in some other states. Now, as legal gambling platforms hit these record levels, it looks like they're starting to crack down on the unlicensed sports books. So if you've got a bookie, hopefully you can keep that under wraps because the massive rake that comes off of all of your winnings, anything over $600, you're getting yourself a tax form. So be careful about it. There's your sports.
Thank you much. More on those stories at 1059thebrew.com. Coming up next, have you ever thought about how much time you actually spend on your couch in a lifetime?
Oh, I would rather not think about that.
I'll tell you how much the average person spends on the couch here in just a few minutes. Also, more of your calls and texts coming up. We want to know if there's something that you're looking forward to. Because I've got a sleep doctor appointment, but it's not scheduled until February. Oof. But oh my God, I want it right now. Just give me the CPAP. If I need it, give it to me. What is something that you're looking forward to and you want to happen today? More of your calls after POD on The Brew.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by coffee, Jell-O shots, and depression. Please stand by. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. So be patient for f***'s sake. Thank you for continuing to hold. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. But as the kids say, chill, bruh. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. On God. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. In the meantime, follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
Thank you for checking out the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. Please continue to stand by. Your viewership is very important to us. And remember, keep calm and bing bong, f***ers. Thank you for continuing to sit there like a big dum-dum. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to sit there and do nothing. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back momentarily. In the meantime, call your mom for God's sake. Whoa, isn't this taking forever? Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to hold.
All right, before we get into these text messages, I actually have received multiple text messages from people letting me know that the chili cheese burrito is coming back to Taco Bell. I guess it's just for a limited time, right?
For now, it's a limited time. And for people who have known us for a long time, we have a deep-rooted history with this burrito.
I love this burrito so much. It was my favorite item that Taco Bell had. Then they got rid of it. And then in Eugene, when Drew and I were doing the donkey show down there, I just started joking about it one day on the air and like kind of playing like, you know, we're demanding Taco Bell bring it back. It was kind of like
I'd say we lobbied for it.
Right. It was like a joke at first, but then it like gained steam. And anyway, the owner of all the Taco Bells in Eugene, Oregon, he's passed away now. May he rest in peace. He was a very good man. I think his name was Chris Weber, something like that.
But that rings a bell.
But he was so kind, and he heard us talking about the chili cheese burrito for literally weeks, maybe months on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And he sent us not only $100 in Taco Bell bucks, which at the time could feed
that's
you
like,
forever.
With inflation, that's
yeah.
$4,000 in Taco Bell bucks now.
Yeah, and then he said that because of your show, we're bringing back the chili cheese burrito to all the Taco Bell locations in Eugene.
And that golden rule held for many years.
I think they literally stopped selling them earlier this year.
Yeah, it just happened.
Which bums me out. A friend said that they don't have them anymore. But then Taco Bell announced they're bringing them back. And I just called the Taco Bell by my house because, you know, I'm sorry, I'm selfish.
Home base.
And they said that the chili cheese burrito will be back everywhere September 9th.
That's great.
I mean, honestly,
what a time to be alive.
We've been doing this so long that we asked a second time. Like, it was like, he goes, yeah, it'll be back. We're like, so it's going to, like, back, like it's going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to say, this is like a little side note here. I'm really impressed. They answered after the first ring.
They're on top of it at T-Bell.
It's 8:30 in the morning. They're just loading the meat guns.
Who are you and what do you want?
It is my understanding that this is just a temporary.
I know,
like
but if we get enough
thing,
people
I
to
think.
buy that and the double-decker, maybe they'll stay.
That's
Yeah,
true.
don't throw a rock through the sale. This is
Fun
a big
fact,
moment.
I've never had the chili cheese burrito.
Neither have I, so I'm excited to try
You are
it.
in for a treat, my friends.
Well, we should get some and just experience it on
Taste
the
test
air.
on
I'll film a video of me having an orgasm in my mouth. That sounded weird.
Nobody wants that.
But like literally when I went to
Suddenly,
Eugene,
no longer need a burrito.
Eyes closed. Pure
Yeah, my
ecstasy.
appetite is gone.
the last time I went to
Weird.
Eugene, I got the chili cheese burrito, and I literally, when I took a bite of it, because I just parked in the parking lot and ate them immediately. And I remember I made an audible sound. I went,
There you
as
are.
I bit into it.
Old friend.
Hello, good old friend.
How are you? Well, hey, it's back, and like Tanner said, if you they're gonna see a wave of chili cheese burrito purchases, and there's gonna be no way you can take it back.
1912 just sent a text and said, I love the chili cheese burrito. I can't wait for it. September 9th, my friends.
And to bring the double decker back in the same swing,
Yeah.
they might have saved Taco Bell.
They brought me back. Listen, I haven't been to Taco Bell in ages.
Whatever.
The last time,
How much you think they're going to be charging for those chili cheese burritos?
I don't know, probably
Because probably
$8.
not
$4.
throwback. I feel like if they're doing a throwback menu,
They should do
which
throwback
they've done in the
prices.
past, exactly.
Up
Yeah.
until
Will they?
these
No.
new menu items, I would choose a bologna sandwich over the place. So I'm glad
Yeah.
to be back.
Oh, someone said, this is not a bad idea. You need to DoorDash 100 chili cheese burritos to bacon and beer next week.
Oh my gosh, that's actually.
I'm not against it, right?
Except for I
We
think
need
the
to know-
Elks Lodge. I think they serve food,
Yeah,
so I don't
that's
know
true.
if they'd love that.
Unless
but-
they love the chili cheese burrito.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it all.
Yeah, I'll.
We'll just put one under everybody's windshield wiper when they come out.
Yeah,
There you
it's a
go.
parting
Yeah,
gift.
Uh-huh.
By the way, Bacon and Beer is September 12th at Elks Lodge in Milwaukee. It's all brought to you by Quantum Fiber Internet. We'll see you there. Yeah, chili cheese burrito is coming back. Super excited. Just wanted to tell you guys that.
It's great. I'm looking forward to trying it.
Yeah, very. That was me when I found out. That's actually just an audio clip of
I
me.
know you need to do an unbagging in your car and open with that.
All right, in the last segment we're talking about my appointment. I have a sleep doctor appointment, and I can't wait for it, but it's not until February.
Yeah.
It's crazy that I made this appointment last month, so it's a 7-month wait to see these guys.
Who would have thought we'd get the chili cheese burrito before your appointment?
No
Right.
kidding.
We're going to get the chili cheese burrito before GTA 6.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what a time to be alive on that front. But when it comes to your appointment, you can't sleep.
Yeah, I really think I might need a CPAP. I went and saw Drew's brother, who's a dentist, and he told me, he was like, listen, I think you might, because my airway is very narrow. The doctor said, like, dude, yours is so tiny. And, you know, he said the CPAP's the gold standard. It'll change your life. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. February.
Yeah, I know. And it's like, when you finally get it, I feel like it's one of those things that'll just take all that
I hope so.
misery away.
But we wanted to know if there's something that you just can't wait for. It's on the books, but it's a long time from now, and you want it to happen today. And it could be anything. It could be vacation. Laura loves to go on vacations, and she's always got something. What's your next vacation?
I'm going to Santa Fe, New Mexico later this month. Yeah.
Sure do take a lot of vacations from the show.
Yeah, I do. But you know what? They give me all this vacation. Instead of giving me more money, they're like, hey, you want to take more days off? I'm like, okay.
And then they shame me for going somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. No, I will take my vacation days.
There's just an unspoken rule that you don't use it all, and you just let
wallow
it go
in
at the end of the
sadness.
year.
No, I use it all. Thank you very much, and see you guys later.
Well, we want to know what you're looking forward to. I cannot wait for the sleep doctor appointment. This one says, I'm having breast augmentation the beginning of February, and I'm super excited for it.
Nice.
Are you getting them bigger or smaller?
Augmentation means bigger.
We're
Otherwise,
going
it would be a
big.
reduction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yes.
We're not in the boob game.
Do you know?
We're trying to be respectful of your boobs.
You need to work on your vocabulary.
Well, there you go. So they're going to have a boob job. I'd love to see the final product.
Yeah,
Sure
I mean,
you-
I think everyone's looking forward to it.
Before and after pictures? Yes? No? Okay.
This text from 1328 says, I've been waiting on a nerve conduction test since May on a foot that I had surgery on twice, trying to figure out the pain issue. The nerve test is scheduled for October after being rescheduled twice.
Oh, that's a bummer.
That sucks when you're
miserable.
When you're in pain and you're like miserable.
And
yeah.
when it was on the books, and they're like, whip, nope, can't do it.
I've had that happen where
That's
I had a
frustrating.
doctor's appointment, and then the day of or the day before, they're like, he's out. Or
Don't you
whatever.
think that you should get some sort of compensation?
I
like
agree.
if you're late to a doctor's appointment or something, they charge you.
It's like that Seinfeld episode. Now you owe me $20.
Exactly.
It's kind of like when we were having Millie and you're dying to have a baby, and every day they're like, I'll call you in the morning. That bed we had for you, sorry about that. And just waiting and waiting and waiting.
6182 says, I went to the Oregon Clinic in Newburgh for a sleep study about 1.5 years ago. I think it was only like 3 weeks. Worth a call to see if they can get you in. All right. You can try it.
It is a little weird, though, because, I went to one for years for restless legs, so I never stayed the night, but sometimes you just be sitting on a queen-size bed in a little room, and you're like, people stay the night here.
Yeah.
And it is weird, and just to be full disclosure, I remember being like, I don't know how I'd feel about it, but if I can't sleep, I have to
I
do
can't
it.
sleep at my own house.
I was
how
gonna say,
you
I feel
expect
like
me to sleep?
I feel like Tanner is gonna have a hard time.
It'd be a long night.
Yeah, how are you expecting me to sleep knowing I'm being watched?
I feel like you
I don't know
couldn't-
how. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I don't think you could be on a work night because you'd get in your back, didn't sleep a wink.
No, you'd have to do it on like a Friday or something.
And who wants to do that? I like to get crunk on Fridays.
I would be so uncomfortable in a random bed knowing that, like, I'm getting, like, obviously you're hooked up to stuff too, right? So like,
I would imagine, yeah.
I don't know how you sleep.
If it's on a Friday night, that they have a camera on you, and it's like, Tanner, we watched you have 5 Coors Lights. Like,
Be like, well, I needed to go to sleep.
I'm simulating my life.
7119 says, just got back from Hawaii after waiting 1 year for that vacation. Now I'm waiting for F1 in Las Vegas in November.
Formula One.
Yeah.
Wow.
High
Maybe
roller.
Cost a kidney.
8301 says, CPAP will change your... Oh, I read that one already. This one says, it's from an Antique Brian. I sold a Jeep specifically to get a Lone Peak truck bed canopy camper this month, and the earliest it can be done is December or January. But yesterday I discovered that we have an underground water leak that may squash our plans and our budget.
Oh,
dude.
that sucks.
Man. I got one that I've been waiting for that it sounds a little silly, but it's super important to me. I bought 5 pounds of Meat Church Holy Bible all-purpose barbecue rub, And a month ago, I did it a month ago, and USPS in the middle of it, it just went dark. And I've been waiting for this rub for a month. We're running out of barbecue season.
Yeah.
At 5 pounds, you know how much? That's not a little tub. You don't go get a different one.
It's a quality rub, too.
And so they finally resent it, so I'm waiting on a tracking number.
7308 says, I haven't been to the doctor for primary care in about 10 years. So last year I decided I needed to start taking care of myself. The earliest appointment I could get was 10 months out.
Oh, my.
And then they canceled it a month before it actually happened and rescheduled me with a different doctor for another 10 months out.
No.
You know, here's a sneak attack.
Absolutely not.
Here's a way around that. You call one of the big dogs. You actually make the appointment with the tech, the med tech, and they will see you once, and then they will write you over to
Also,
a doctor.
you got to advocate for yourself. Don't just settle for whatever they throw at you.
it's not
Because
Another 10
if you speak
months?
up and say, like, no, I've been waiting 10 months already, I'm not going to wait another, you know.
I bet if you show up too, because I had a friend who kind of had the same thing happen, and he was like, I'm not waiting anymore. Like, I need help. And so he just went into the doctor's office. He's like, I'm not leaving till somebody sees me.
I just say first available and then get transferred. Once you're in the door, you're a patient.
But nearly 2 years is
That's
ridiculous.
crazy.
Yeah.
Can't take no.
9573 says, my doctor told me I had some lumps in my neck that she was really worried about, obviously for cancer. The soonest I could get into the specialist to get them looked at was 6 months away. So now I'm worried that I may have cancer, but I can't see a doctor until next year. It's just absurd. It is absurd.
It is absurd. Yeah.
Like that should be pushed right to the top of the list.
Yeah, the American healthcare system is whack.
It's just broken.
Yeah.
It's wiggity.
Yeah, so I'm sorry you have to wait for that.
Is there a way? Because, like, I mean, obviously you're waiting for a specific doctor, but can you, like, shop around in the meantime?
You've
and
got
see
to
if you
be
can
able
get
I'd
an
be in the
appointment
lobby.
somewhere else. Yeah.
Honestly, just go in there and just be the one who's in front of them.
Yeah, give me the tools. I'll look at it myself.
Yeah.
Somebody look at this.
If they think you're not going to leave, they're going to help you.
Yeah, if you advocate for yourself, you really gotta, you gotta push them. Like there's so many times where they'll tell me they're gonna call me back and they never do, and then I gotta call them and
it's like
bring the heat.
You got to go squeaky wheel on them with our health care.
Yeah.
98197. That's our McLaughlin Chevrolet text line.
Yes.
Yeah. Beef.
I like it.
Are you looking forward to anything?
Well, payday always.
Yeah. Right.
Always looking forward to a little payday, and that could be today.
You're not living check to check, are you?
No, check to check.
Check and a half.
That would be hilarious. I wish I was living check to check, dog. That's what I'm working towards.
All right.
I like it.
Always uplifting to talk to Beef Water.
Yes.
Drew, what about you? Are you? Is there something that you can't wait for?
My barbecue
Oh,
rub.
your barbecue rub. That's right.
How dare you discount
How
my
could
rub?
you forget
Oh, do you have
already?
anything real? Yeah, barbecue rub.
Dude, sometimes I'll just forget. Like last week, it was just Lauren and me here in the studio before Beef got here, and you were still in Europe. And I go, Laura, what are you going to talk about in the big story? And she tells me. 10 seconds later, I go, hey, Laura, what are you going to talk about in the big story?
He goes, I know you just told me. And I'm like, you're on your own.
She wouldn't tell me.
I'm going first. And he goes, well, what if we have the same story? I'm like, that's your problem. So you're gonna
Yeah,
have to do it.
Amy will do that where she won't give it to me a second time. And
Yeah,
I'm
I'd be
like,
like,
just
nope,
say it
just
again.
say it.
Should have been listening the first time.
My girlfriend, she goes, you don't listen to me. I go, yes, I do. I just immediately forget it.
I hear you.
I
just
am
don't
hearing it.
register.
So yeah, you
Sometimes
hear,
I don't
you
register.
You hear, you don't listen.
There's noise.
Is the difference.
Noise is coming out of you.
All right. We'll take more of your calls here in just a few minutes. And again, the chili cheese burrito will be back September 9th.
Ow!
Gang, gang.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by coffee, Jell-O shots, and depression. Please stand by. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. So be patient, for f***'s sake. Thank you for continuing to hold. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. But as the kids say, chill, bruh. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. On God. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. In the meantime, follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
Thank you for checking out the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. Please continue to stand by. Your viewership is very important to us. And remember, keep calm and bing bong, f***ers. Thank you for continuing to sit there like a big dum-dum. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to sit there and do nothing. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back momentarily. In the meantime, call your mom for God's sake. Whoa, isn't this taking forever? Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to hold.
Portland's Rock Station, 105.9 The Brew. It's Tanner, Drew, and Laura. Getting a lot of text messages still coming in regarding the last segment. There was a couple things. The chili cheese burrito.
Of course.
Which is coming back to Taco Bell September 9th.
Huge news.
Biggest news of the day. And then we were also talking about this sleep doctor that I finally made an appointment for, but it's not until February. And I need the sleep doctor now. You know, like I'm struggling really bad. It takes me like literally an hour or two to fall asleep at night. I'll just lay in bed and toss and turn.
I can't even imagine.
I constantly am waking up because I never feel like I'm comfortable. And so anyway, I just think I have breathing issues or something. But February, I've got to, and it's like mid-February too.
Yeah, and you'll want answers in the first one. They're like, well, we'll schedule you a follow-up. You're like, no, I have waited.
So we want to know if there's something that you're waiting for that you want to happen right now.
Do you wake up a lot?
I do.
Yeah, that's my issue. I just wake up a lot.
I take trazodone, and that really helps. So if I don't take a trazodone, man, I'm up 7 times. It sucks. This one's from 3243. It says, to the caller with lump in their neck, go to urgent care. I had one in 2020 and couldn't go to a doc because of COVID. 5 months later in the hospital and super sick, had scans and they found stage 4 cancer and saved my life with treatment.
Yeah, you got to get out in front of it, especially if you've got bumps or
don't wait.
nodules.
This text kind of backs up what we were saying earlier from 6668. It says, I work in healthcare and we don't have enough doctors. The staff are trying the best they can. My doctor said that. He said that once COVID happened, tons of doctors just quit and left the state.
You know, if you start curbing the schooling requirement and get people like Beef Water certified over here, really start checking some boxes.
Drew, what are we saying?
It's a couple classes at PCC. You're in the money.
You know what they say, C's get degrees, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to be a Concordia doctor.
This text says, who's the a-hole? The check-in people at the doctor's office who can't get a walk-in, or the radio DJs suggesting people go to a doctor's office?
Well, I think it's also this. It's hard to a-hole the person at the front desk because they are full. It's just there's wiggle room. It's like there's one room left in a hotel when it's full. There is wiggle room, but they are full. They're not like lying to you.
Right.
Right. It's not a bunch of BS, but I also feel like, desperate times.
Did they ever say, we can put you on the cancel list? Like, how far down on the cancel list?
Because you're on the cancel list for this thing, and they're not calling.
Right. It's only happened a couple times where they've called me.
Yeah.
9017 says, I was able to do my sleep study test at home. I love my CPAP, and I can't sleep without it now.
Pat.
Dude, if the CPAP works for me, I'll wear that Darth Vader mask every night.
There are so many variations. Like when you're at the sleep doctor, they've got all these mannequin heads along the wall, like 4 rows of them. And there's little ones, there's big ones, there's like full-blown helmets.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes a whole
I hope you have to
lot
wear
of
a
ways.
helmet.
It's like, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Smoke comes out the sides.
The whole process is so strange to me.
This post was talking about, this comment was talking about the chili cheese burrito. It's from 0147. It says, I saw on Facebook that all the items from Taco Bell that are coming soon are going to be $2.49 to $3 each. It was a pic of the internal message that they got, and it seemed legit. I would love that. If the chili cheese burrito comes back and it's $8, I'm going to be butthurt. I'll still buy it, but I'm going to be butthurt.
And
but $3,
ridiculous.
that makes sense.
$2.49, doable.
I was thinking like a $3.89 is the number I have in my head for the chili cheese
just
burrito.
The burrito?
Yeah. But then when you start multiplying that, that's so much cash. I think what the consumer wants, and they're delivering on this, is we want retro feel at a better price. This morning we were talking about they're bringing a value meal back at McDonald's. This is Taco Bell's version of that.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've jumped the shark in the pricing department, though. Like everybody's finally come around to go, wait a minute, we're paying how much for mid-quality?
Right.
And it's just unreasonable.
And the young kids, they don't know that $20 could feed 47-minute Taco Bell 20 years ago.
And I also feel like that the price hikes, it was just like pure greed. Like it wasn't like
For sure.
25-cent bump.
Yeah,
it was
it
like
wasn't-
$2. And you're like, no.
Your materials aren't that expensive. You're
Yeah.
just lying. And they did a study and found that most of the companies, that raised their prices after COVID, were just doing it
It's
pure
price
for pure
gouging,
greed.
that's it.
Do they not know we've opened the tortilla before? We saw what's in there.
Yeah.
Don't even.
Well, half the time you don't even have to open it because you unwrap it and it's open already.
I like a
'Cause they
blown
just
out
can't-
corner.
Yeah.
Just one blown out
I've
corner.
heard that about you, Drew.
If my burrito wrapper doesn't have like a red splotch in the corner,
Yeah.
we're not living.
Mm-hmm.
With that said, though, I cannot. I really, whatever the price is for the chili cheese,
What's
I'm
the
gonna
9th?
spend
The
it.
September 9th is the date. it
September
comes out?
9th, it's back at Taco Bell, and it's just for a limited time. But if we buy so many and show that there's a market for it.
With that and a double decker, you've got a nice little rounded out meal.
Yes. Oh, it sounds
You should just buy a boatload and put them in your freezer. And you can just reheat
No,
them.
reheated Taco Bell does not work.
So when last time I had it, I was going to a Duck game and staying at an Airbnb, so I bought a bunch of them and I ate what I could and I threw the rest in the fridge. And in the morning, I tried to heat it up.
No dice.
You have to walk away.
Yeah.
From day 2.
I ate a reheated green burrito from Taco Bell once and almost threw up.
Yeah, it's like,
It's
all right.
terrible.
That was the lunchiest move of my life, and I deserve it.
Someone said, Tanner, you should try a pap smear instead of a CPAP.
He'll do both. Whatever helps me sleep.
Yeah, dude, I don't care.
I mean, you might sleep better in stirrups.
Grab that
You never know.
popsicle stack.
Yep.
More of your calls and texts coming up. Your shot at a trip to Vegas to see our iHeartRadio Music Festival right now.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by coffee, Jell-O shots, and depression. Please stand by. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. So be patient, for f***'s sake. Thank you for continuing to hold. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. But as the kids say, chill, bruh. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. On God. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. In the meantime, follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
Thank you for checking out the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. Please continue to stand by. Your viewership is very important to us. And remember, keep calm and bing bong, f***ers. Thank you for continuing to sit there like a big dum-dum. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to sit there and do nothing. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back momentarily. In the meantime, call your mom for God's sake. Whoa, isn't this taking forever? Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to hold.
1059 The Brew. It's Portland's rock station. Tanner, Drew, and Laura. We are now just a week and a half away from Bacon and Beer.
It's crazy.
A decade of debauchery. It's happening at the Elks Lodge in Milwaukee. September 12th, we'll be there broadcasting live between 6 to 10 a.m. Everyone who shows up gets free bacon. We've got 4 different flavors of bacon to choose from.
Yeah, I'm excited to try a couple that I haven't had yet.
And we'll have a lot of contests, a lot of prizes, a lot of shenanigans, debauchery. This is the decade of debauchery. So,
and I think we're running into a time where, if you've got a boss who's a little bit of a stickler about days off, now's a good time to start a really light cough. Just nothing distinguished, just kind of like and a light complaint about it. We're starting to work a narrative for next Friday.
Right.
Maybe casually mention the chills here and there. Like, does it feel a little drafty in here?
Yeah, and then by next Friday, you're too sick to be there.
Yeah, by next Friday, you're going out from both ends.
Yeah, exactly.
That's at least according to your boss.
Yes.
But come on out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Next Friday, we'll be taking over the Elks Lodge in Milwaukee. It's all brought to you by Quantum Fiber Internet. Oh, and we're also going to have a karaoke contest. So everyone on the show, the 4 of us, will, sing a karaoke song and let the audience decide.
I really gotta figure out what song I'm doing. I thought I knew, but I might need to step it up because I know, Tanner, you're taking this very seriously.
I'm not taking it super seriously. I've been practicing every night.
I was gonna say, I heard you warming up earlier.
But I do have a song.
All right, I've got an original.
It's not an original.
He busts out his guitar. What are we doing, bro?
I do think it's a song that people won't expect me to do, though.
Which will be fun.
It could be terrible.
I'm expecting I will butcher whatever I decide.
Is this going to be on the air? Like, do
Yes.
we have to? Oh, so we can't use like F-bombs and stuff.
Well,
that's great for the
foils
show.
the whole plan.
Why? Well, you were going to do a dirty song?
Yeah, I was going to do some Two Left Crew.
It's some
Old school
a
Two Left
little
Crew.
bit of Easy E planned for you.
Yeah, no, we're going to be on the air here, so
Okay.
it's going to be live.
Guess I'm back to Cats in the Cradle.
That's a hit. Don't knock
Laura,
that.
wasn't your karaoke song "Carry On Wayward Son"?
No, Sister Christian.
Sister Christian.
Which,
do you think you got that in you?
yeah, I mean, I
For-
got a standing ovation once.
No, I'm
when I
saying,
did
do you
it.
think you can do it at 7 a.m?
Yes, but I'm thinking about maybe doing something a little more challenging.
Because that's what I am worried about. Like, I can do this song that I want to sing, but like, can I do it at 7 a.m.?
Yeah.
I mean,
answer is,
what's,
of course,
I mean,
you
what's the difference?
Oh, because I don't know.
So I was thinking about
I don't
what
know.
we should do is we should draw numbers for what the order is.
Yeah, that's fair.
Except for one caveat. I feel
Okay.
like Beef's got to close the show.
Okay.
Don't you
Okay,
kind of
that's-
think
Yeah,
like
That's fine.
he goes last?
I can see that.
What do you think?
I don't care.
It's just, it was a fleeting
I'm
thought, but I
fine
was
with it.
thinking nobody's a bigger star. if this is
Or at least
Star
nobody
Search.
thinks they're a bigger star.
Yeah.
We'll leave them with a nice taste in their mouth. We'll close
Yeah.
the show with some
I'm fine with that.
with another beef classic.
I like it.
It's all happening September 12th at the Elks Lodge in Milwaukee. Come on down for a decade of debauchery. And again, it's all brought to you by Quantum Fiber Internet. It's 1059 The Brew. Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by coffee, Jell-O shots, and depression. Please stand by. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. So be patient, for f***'s sake. Thank you for continuing to hold. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. But as the kids say, chill, bruh. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. On God. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. In the meantime, follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
Thank you for checking out the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. Please continue to stand by. Your viewership is very important to us. And remember, keep calm and bing bong, f***ers. Thank you for continuing to sit there like a big dum-dum. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to sit there and do nothing. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back momentarily. In the meantime, call your mom for God's sake. Whoa, isn't this taking forever? Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to hold.
Portland's Rock Station, 105.9 The Brew. It's Tanner, Drew, and Laura. So how much time do you spend on the couch? Are you one of those people that as soon as they get home, as soon as you get home, you turn on the TV and you just plop down in front of the TV on the sofa? Or are you somebody who just, I used to do this in my 20s a lot. I'd just come home and watch TV.
That was like the whole plan. Get done with work and sit.
Just go home and sit.
I think about it multiple times a day.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore. Like, I can't just go home and sit and watch a show. Like, I don't know if it's because of TikTok or whatever. Like, I find myself getting kind of bored. And
Really?
Yeah.
It's short attention span.
Yeah.
Well, it's also, it feels like, especially this time of year, it's hard to go plant down when it's sunny for 4 hours.
And knowing I have all the stuff to do, it's like, I got a mess upstairs that I could be cleaning.
I mean, that's when I get home and I sit on the couch, I'm not leaving the couch.
Right.
But lately I've just been spending a lot of time napping on the couch. So that's the real struggle for me.
I used to love to nap on the couch, but I can't do it anymore.
I can't nap up in my bed because then it's bedtime. I've
Right.
got to sleep on the couch.
I do the go through the motions thing. It's like, so if it's the end of the night, I got to have like, even if it's 15 minutes where I sit down on the couch and simulate that old feeling. Like I need to feel like that's happening, but then within 15 minutes, I'm told it's my bedtime and to leave.
Well, this study has found how much the average person spends just sitting on their couch in a lifetime. Like how much do you think you sit on the couch in a lifetime? Just a guess.
I would say that it's got to be a wide range. Like a lunchbox, it's
Just
years.
the average person.
5 years.
5 years, it's close.
I was 6.5 years.
The average adult will spend 4 years of their lives on a sofa, according to this new survey.
There's definitely some people who are peaking way over that.
Oh, for sure.
Not terrible in the grand scheme of a lifespan, though.
It's not
say you live 75 years and you spent 4 of those chilling. That seems earned.
It almost seems low.
The average person,
get to sit.
The average person spends 975 minutes or 3 hours per day lounging on the couch, eating, sleeping, working, watching TV, whatever. Over a third can't imagine going a day without their happy place sofa, which 43% say they spend most of the time on at home. Common sofa activities include binge watching, which is 25%, working is 21%, and napping 23%.
See, and I think that's where it's kind of skewed, right? Like when you hear on the couch, you think, oh, being a sloth and staring at the idiot box. Well, you could be reading, you could be working.
Right.
Like you said, you
That's
could be
true.
sleeping.
Yeah.
I love to read on my couch because it's got that, it's got the couch and then there's that long thing where you can just kind of like.
The chase lounge,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that what it's called? The chase lounge.
When you and I used to work in the afternoons, Amy and I, before we had kids, we used to sleep on the couch all the time. Like there'd be multiple couches and we each had our own, and it was very slothy, very lazy, but you're clipping way over the average when you're doing that.
So the average person spends about 4 years of their life on a sofa. However, only half regularly clean their sofas, and 61% never consider odors trapped. Odors that are trapped within the sofa.
I feel like you gotta clean it.
My sofa is disgusting.
I literally vacuum my sofa.
Yeah, so do I.
Like I'll pick my vacuum up and vacuum my sofa like it's carpet because there's just too much dog hair and cat hair. And also my cat, the older cats get, they don't clean their paws, and I'll just find kitty litter. Like on the
that's pretty
sofa.
Gross.
And
Do you have one of the mats that catches them?
Now, this probably wouldn't work well with cats because they scratch it up, but the nice thing about leather is it's wipe downable. You know, you
true.
can wipe it off rather than soak it in. And the fabric liquid does not
And
work
you
out.
stick to it in the summertime, which is also a sweet bonus.
I
of the
do
leather
like a
couch.
sticky thigh.
To maintain a fresh sofa, 75% have rules like no shoes or food or pets allowed on the sofa. Those are all off for me. Like I put my shoes on the couch. I let Cooper get up there.
I don't put my shoes on the couch, but I try to tell a cat not to get on the couch. Okay.
I try not to because I know it's gross. Like I try because I have house shoes, so a lot of
like
the times,
slippers.
yeah. But like I'm not gonna say I haven't done it with like a everyday pair.
Yeah.
But
of course,
I just don't care. I also put my head in the same place every time, right? So I never. I just figure that's the dirty area.
See, I don't. I switch it up.
Do you?
Sometimes I'm at the top of the couch. Sometimes I'm at the other end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is this that velvet couch?
Yeah, it's a disaster.
When are you going to go to something comfortable?
I mean, my couch is very comfortable.
It's comfortable. I went when I went to Laura's house to like feed her cats and she was gone. I said
to lay down.
I took a nap. No, her cats are meowing their heads off, so I sat down to pet them and Laura's right. It was dirty. Like, it was,
Oh,
there
well,
was just
it's
like
'cause
hair
it's like
stuck
velvet,
to it.
so it's like
Well-
having Velcro for dirt.
It's not even, and like if it was just the dirt, that would be fine. But it's like cat hair, and then of course my cat has like clawed the side, and then my
Yeah.
other cat
Yeah, same.
spilled wax, like candle wax all over.
Is
it,
this the
so
same
it's just a
couch?
real
Yeah,
mess.
it is. Gotta be.
Is this the same couch when you woke up to find the guy you hooked up with sitting naked on it eating devil eggs?
Yes.
So there's a lot more to that couch than
That
just
couch
little
has a
bit.
history. So I'm curious about the switch up. What makes you go top end to bottom end? Is that just what side you want to lay on while you're watching TV?
Yeah, or like I have a lot of natural light in my house, so depending on where the sun is in the sky, maybe I'll switch up where I'm laying.
Because I'm one direction.
Where I
it's-
lay.
Yeah,
I'm
laying.
both directions.
No, I'm the same way every time.
Yeah, same. I
Interesting.
always put my head in the same
I
place.
guess I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, in my bed, I'll only sleep on the same side, but on the couch, I switch
And
it
then I
up.
have a mirror, and if I want to switch and look, like get on the other side, then I just watch the TV through the mirror.
Jesus.
Shut up.
Such a lazy bum.
There's no way you do that.
Like an old cowboy trick shooter.
We want to know, though, I guess, just real quick, if you are somebody who likes to sleep on the couch, take little naps or whatever on the couch, do you sleep in the same spot every time, or do you switch it up like Laura? That's weird, I think. Switch it up.
Why is
I mean,
your
it makes
head on
sense
your
why
feet.
she does it, but I was just like, yeah, you have your spot.
See, as soon as I lay down, I'm told, see, you're too tired to be here. Goodbye.
It's 105.9 The Brew.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by coffee, Jell-O shots, and depression. Please stand by. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. So be patient, for f***'s sake. Thank you for continuing to hold. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. But as the kids say, chill, bruh. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. On God. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. In the meantime, follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
Thank you for checking out the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. Please continue to stand by. Your viewership is very important to us. And remember, keep calm and bing bong, f***ers. Thank you for continuing to sit there like a big dum-dum. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to sit there and do nothing. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back momentarily. In the meantime, call your mom for God's sake. Isn't this taking forever? Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to hold.
All right, Bacon and Beer, a decade of debauchery is coming up September 12th at the Elks Lodge in Milwaukee. That's on McLaughlin. If you need the exact address, just go to 1059thebrew.com. But we can't believe we're celebrating 10 years of Bacon and Beer. Totally nuts. Toph the Loaf's on the phone. Good morning, Toph.
Good morning, guys. How's it going?
Good, man. You going to be out there for a decade of debauchery next Friday?
Oh, you bet you we are. I mean, gosh, I've been jonesing for a bacon and beer. It's just been, it's been a while. So, and they're special to us. That's where Mrs. Loaf and I got married.
That's right.
That is right.
Yeah, they got married at the Valentine's one, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, Stormbreaker, St.
Year
John's.
and a half, yeah.
Yep. So,
What's your anniversary?
It's February 16th.
See, there it is. He knows. He better know.
Well, dude, we're excited to see you.
I knew the year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited to see you, Toph. You and the lady at Bacon and Beer next Friday. Come on out, get weird with us, and we got 4 different flavors of bacon to choose from. So it's all free for people who show up.
Oh yeah.
Toph, it sounds like you're driving right now.
That teriyaki one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that one sounds pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I was just wondering if you're wearing your Crocs while you're driving.
Of course he is.
No, I'm just going from Forest Grove to the office in Beaverton, so no need for the Crocs.
It's the long drive.
There's always a
But I
need.
got
Always a
myself-
need for the Crocs.
It wouldn't have killed you to put them on. That's all I'm saying.
What color Crocs you got? Are they camo
All right.
or
I
like?
didn't want to lie to you, Casey.
All right, we'll see you next Friday at the party.
Please
So,
wear your Crocs.
Yeah, wear your party Crocs.
Oh, I will, just for you, Laura.
And bring Mrs. Loaf with you.
I will most definitely do that.
All right, we'll
Make
see you
sure
there.
she's wearing Crocs.
This feels like a conversation with
Croc
my
party.
grandmother.
Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to hang
It's
up.
like, and these two are like, and then let's do that. Let's bring the shorts and say hi to
trying
your
to call about
mom.
the couch thing, so.
Yeah,
oh,
when
he said he was calling about the couch thing. What's up with the couch?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like a game of Risk on my couch. You got the cats and we've got the dog, so it's a fight to see who gets what.
Yeah, I bet your couch. I bet it smells.
Even the humans have hairballs at his house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, we do. And in fact, when I get home from work, I'm washing that thing.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, thanks, Toph.
It's time to rub it down.
All right, I'm hanging up this time for real.
Okay.
For real.
All right, later.
See you,
Bye.
buddy.
Bye, Toph.
There's Toph. Toph the Loaf.
Thought we were going to get into that chili recipe.
You two were a second away from it.
There's a couple things that we didn't get a chance to talk about today, but we have to talk about tomorrow about how you maybe blew a job interview. How did you botch a job interview? Also, Laura saw a sign the other day on the road that I can't believe this sign actually exists.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I wrote it down.
Okay. Okay.
So Laura saw a sign the other day that I can't believe exists. She apparently doesn't remember that exists, but it does. And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember.
You do?
And I didn't even write it down.
And this is something that I brought up?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, my memory.
2 hours ago. Stop getting
Yeah,
high
yeah.
at
So
work.
don't give me crap when I ask you what your story is.
And guess what?
for
We're
the
not
big
going to
story.
tell you again. If you don't remember,
Yeah.
that's on you.
Exactly.
Okay?
You
So
know
file
what?
that
You know
under
what?
you just weren't listening.
Give me a minute. I'll remember. Okay.
All right.
I didn't ask for it to be reminded. I just said I can't remember.
Yeah, well, we're not reminding anyone because
You
we
wanna-
said it twice.
You want to try?
It was a sign on the road that said. I don't remember. It was. I said it 2 hours ago. Casey, do you remember?
Well, if it was a sign that you didn't see, it probably said no parking.
Well, that was uncalled for.
That's amazing.
That was, yeah,
and
whoa.
so spot on.
Bada bing, bada boom. Beef water. With
Real
the,
funny,
with
baby.
the
I can
bird.
barely park. Look at this.
All right. That's all coming up tomorrow. And coming up next, though, we're going to find out what's trending. Hang on.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by coffee, Jell-O shots, and depression. Please stand by. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. So be patient, for f***'s sake. Thank you for continuing to hold. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. But as the kids say, chill, bruh. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. On God. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. In the meantime, follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Tanner, Drew, and Laura.
Thank you for checking out the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream. We're currently at a break or playing a song that we can't afford the rights to. Please continue to stand by. Your viewership is very important to us. And remember, keep calm and bing bong, f***ers. Thank you for continuing to sit there like a big dum-dum. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to sit there and do nothing. Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back momentarily. In the meantime, call your mom for God's sake. Whoa, isn't this taking forever? Tanner, Drew, and Laura will be back in minutes. Thank you for continuing to hold.
Now, what's trending?
All right, go check out the podcast, the Donkey Show podcast at 1059thebrew.com. It's the show after the show, totally unedited. Just a heads up for people who are wondering, we're only doing those now on Tuesdays and Thursdays. There's just so much going on. Like, we've picked up extra duties off the air, and there's just so much happening. We'll be here till 4 o'clock if we do them every day. So just Tuesdays and Thursdays for the donk. I hope that's all right.
We'll make them extra special.
Yes. But you can hear those, the uncensored after show at 1059thebrew.com. Also online this morning, what was that video you posted earlier, Laura?
I didn't post a video earlier.
Oh, was it me who posted the video?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was...
You were supposed to bail him out right there.
Yeah, thank you for not bailing me out.
Sorry about that. Yeah, no, because I remember I was like, do you want me to post that? And you're like, no,
I got it.
I got it.
It was the man who protests the all-you-can-eat policy.
Right.
That's
right.
Bill.
Yes.
Yeah, Bill got 10 pieces of fish and then wanted more, but they're like, dude, you can't. We're running out of fish. You're eating.
And he's like, you said all you can eat, and
so
I can eat more.
He called the cops and then did like a protest the next day.
Yeah.
And he owes them money, and there's a lot.
Yeah.
You got to see it.
Also, you and I were talking about this yesterday, Drew. The Army football player, him and his dad actually rescued a dude from a car the other day.
So badass. It shows that he was well raised, first of all, because it's a hero raises a hero.
We were watching an interview with him on the news yesterday, and he was in his uniform. He's just very, very polite, professional, and is a hero. So big ups to him and his dad for doing that. You can see the video of the actual rescue online at 1059thebrew.com. You can also see the video of the millionaire CEO who stole the kid's hat at that U.S. Open. You can see the dude caught fapping at the Korn concert.
Oh, my goodness. That was aggressive.
Yeah.
Hopefully I win the Powerball tonight so I can steal a kid's hat in peace. You know what I mean?
I thought you were going to say so you could fap at a Korn concert.
I can do that poor.
That's true.
Yeah, but with the money, you can get yourself out of the trouble.
That's true.
Bill
You
yourself
still get decked in the head, though.
Go check out all that stuff. It's online at 1059thebrew.com. And don't forget, we are now just a week and a half away from Bacon and Beer, a decade of debauchery, taking over the Milwaukee Elks Lodge on McLaughlin. We'll be broadcasting live September 12th. That's next Friday morning from 6 to 10 a.m. Everyone who shows up gets free bacon. We have a lot of prizes to give away. We have a karaoke contest going down. A lot of stuff happening, man.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, comedians, did we get a confirmation from Ian yet?
We're still finalizing the details on the comedians.
Because we're going to have some stand-up comedians performing, and I believe they're going to be the people who are at the Portland's Funniest Comic.
Funniest, yes.
Yeah.
So we are finalizing those scenarios.
And there's some more surprises to come, and we've got a meeting today about some of that, so hopefully we'll be able to share that soon.
Yeah, there was one thing I said on the air last week, and Laura was like, you shouldn't say that, so she made me dump it.
Oh, darn it. I missed it,
no,
too.
but it's only not because it's not a good thing, but just because I want it to be a surprise.
She wants it to be a surprise. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Hi.
I hit the dump button like 7 times because
okay.
Good
I
call.
wanted to make sure I got it. So,
Yeah.
there's a surprise that Laura won't let me talk about yet.
And it's not George the Spider?
It's not George the Spider.
Well, it could be George the Spider. I don't know.
There was some dude who said he was going to bring down a tarantula to Bacon and Beer. That guy's not
George the
allowed
Spider. I
Like, come
hope
on,
he
the guy
does.
just endured that. We got to keep hitting him with it.
Yeah, and
Well,
this
he
morning,
hasn't conquered his fear yet, obviously.
And this morning, a spider dangled from my rearview mirror on the way into work.
Yeah,
I almost,
and he crashed his car down there.
yeah, I almost just
So-
parked it and threw a Molotov cocktail at it. Let's go to line 1. It's Tanner, Drew, and Laura. Good morning.
Happy Wednesday, Brew Crew.
What up, McD?
Man,
All right, you're in Los Angeles. What are you doing?
Yeah, I just landed. I'm out on the parking lot, on the driveway or on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Just I'm down to do some fall protection training on a film site. So I'm waiting for my pickup, whoever that might be.
You're going to do some what training on a film? So like, you're going to teach somebody how to ski on a movie?
That has nothing to do with skiing as far as I know. No, it's performing some fall protection training on a film location.
What's he saying?
Fall protection
Fall
training.
protection.
So, like, you know, he's always the safety guy. So he's going on a movie set to do some safety.
So are you
coordination.
just making sure they're in compliance, or are you showing them how to do it safely?
Actually, both. Yeah, they'll probably be on scissor lifts. I haven't seen the site yet. So probably some boom lifts and scissor lifts. So
do you know what
making sure
movie?
that they're doing it safely.
Do you know what movie you're working
No,
on?
I don't.
Oh, wow.
No idea. But when I find out, I'll let you guys know.
I think you should throw your weight around a little bit and just go, look, we're shutting the whole thing down. We're shutting this whole thing down.
It's not safe here.
McD, are you at Universal Studios or like what soundstage are you at?
Well, he said he's still at the airport.
Oh.
I'm still at the airport. It's Culver City, somewhere in Culver City.
Wow.
So I'm just waiting for my pickups to come and pick me up. And
How
then
does somebody from
I'll
Hollywood
know more about it?
How does somebody from Hollywood find out about McD, the guy who calls and sings our jingles on the air, and then send him to Los Angeles? Like, how does that happen?
Yeah, well, you guys are on the air. iHeartRadio, they can hear me down here, so they were like, "We want that guy."
And when you win the cash contest as much as McD does, the word gets around.
Yeah. The last time he did one of these, it was on the set of Rust, so I wouldn't trust the guy.
Ruh-roh.
All right, McD, we'll have fun on your movie set. That's cool. When you find out what movie you're working on, please let us know, okay?
I hope it doesn't suck.
I absolutely will. Yeah,
It won't be on him either way.
Flying me back tonight. So.
All right, buddy.
All right, be safe. Get home.
All right.
See ya. Watch the movie get shelved.
Yeah.
They like the studio writes it off for tax purposes.
Whatever, he'll still get paid. That's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
They'll
They still
take
get
care of
paid.
him.
All right, that does it for us. We will see you tomorrow. Court's coming in here next, and he does have another chance for you to win that trip to Las Vegas to see our iHeartRadio Music Festival coming up at 1 o'clock this afternoon. It's Tanner, Joe, and Laura. Bye.
You've been watching the Tanner, Drew, and Laura SpyCam video stream, powered by Coffee.